Well, hey, how are you there? I forgot to hit the. So this is my first.
This is the Monty Show,
know.
the truth in sports talk streaming. When you want unbiased opinions about your favorite team without the spin, all you have to do is find the Monty Show, streaming live and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on YouTube. And now, here's Monty.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? How the heck are you? It is the Monty Show. Every single day on YouTube. We are live and local. A lot going on in the world of television. Tomorrow, there should be some good news out of television land tomorrow. We should have a really, really big NBA story by the end of the week, I would think.
Yeah.
We'll see. This Draymond Green thing, we got to get into Draymond Green today because I'm super unhappy about the Draymond Green deal. The suspension, I think, is a huge mistake. I think the double standard in the suspension is a big mistake. I think this story with the Pac-12, and again, I can only tell you every single day on this show, there's some little twist or turn. And again, tomorrow, I think there is going to be a big story that will impact the Pac-12. And I think that tomorrow is a day that Pac-12 fans are going to be very probably not happy. So, I mean, am I wrong? I would think
wrong.
not. I would think
We're not
not
saying
wrong.
what that is because we're not allowed to say it yet. So, we're not.
There's a
allowed
lot of not allowed to say it yet news.
We're not. Yeah, there's quite a bit on the pile of things that are still classified information, if you will.
I think the next 10 days is absolutely going to be bananas when it comes to television industry news. And I think you will get some NBA TV stuff coming up. I would think it would happen this week. I could be wrong. I probably jumped the gun a little bit. I think you will get some big NBA TV stuff around the play-in tournament that Adam Silver talked about today. Are you excited about that? I'm a big proponent of this in-season FA Cup style play-in tournament where you essentially you're gonna. It almost feels like you're gonna use a lot of your younger talent. It's gonna have a huge prize purse attached to it. I think there's gonna be special TV for that, which I think is coming.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very interesting to see exactly how all of that plays out. But I think in the next 10 days, you're going to see a lot of news is going to break. And I think it's going to start this week. And I think Pac-12 fans are going to be very frustrated because I don't believe that we're going to see the positive outcome that the Pac-12 was hoping for. I think that, again, this is one of the main reasons you see them talking to the CW, NBC Universal, Ion TV. Like, you hear about all these names being thrown out because I think George Kliavkoff is out there looking. And, today, I think one of the real talking points is that you have to figure out what you need to do. If you're the Pac-12, I think there's one thing you can do to save yourself. And I think that one thing is copy the setup of the Big 12. That is, it was brought up to me a couple of days ago, and I've chewed on it for a few days, that why doesn't the Pac-12 have an event-style conference tournament the way the Big 12 does?
And when we say event style, what is that? What do you mean?
I mean
event? 'Cause isn't a game event?
a Hollywood awards show style concert production, food, beer, beverage, convention style event. That's not what the Pac-12 tournament is. The Pac-12 tournament is just a bunch of people hanging out in Vegas watching basketball games, which I think is a huge problem for the Pac-12 because we know now what Brett Yormark's vision for Kansas City in the Big 12 basketball tournament is, and I think it destroys anything that the Pac-12 is doing in Las Vegas.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for me, I think one of the realities that you have to come to nowadays is that your money is not exclusively coming from TV anymore. You better embrace that. And when we talk about the one thing the Pac-12 has to do to survive, and really let's be brutally honest what it is. They need to find a way to keep these 10 schools in the conference. To do that, I think they need to embrace the fact that they're not going to get the TV deal they wanted, but hey, here is our plan to make up that money and then some.
Well, what's the old saying? Hey, it's not the problem, it's your reaction to the problem. And
I would agree.
Your problem right now is that you're not going to get a TV deal that you wanted, by any, nobody, no matter who you ask, even Canzano would tell you that they're not getting the original $50 million, amazing TV deal. Okay, cool. You're not going to get that TV deal. But what are you going to do to cover that gap? Because everybody seems to forget that the Big 12, their schools are rolling in and raking in like $50 million a year off all these events. And yeah, the TV deal is $31.5 a year, but you've got all this other revenue coming in. And so, as we were kind of, as he said, spending the last couple of days thinking about this conversation, it does kind of beg the question. At what point, if you're the Pac-12, do you start to try to figure out, what positive thing can we sort of create? Because ultimately, I think that's what the Pac-12 has left right now. I almost feel like if I was George Kliavkoff, instead of going around and, trying to get, the ESPNs of the world to pay you more than you want them to pay you, to get them to pay you more than they want to pay you, why not just take what's on the table, get the deal done, get past this portion of the conversation, and then build around what opportunity you have? Because there's no denying that you could easily build an event around an Oregon football game. You could easily build an event around these different, games that you have going on. So why would you not try to expand the scope of your football games?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not think of these sporting events as baseline events, but then what do we do around those that allows us to make money? That, I think, is a fascinating idea.
But I also think there's a lot in these conversations about being stubborn and being obtuse and not being flexible. I mean, if you look at all of these leagues, and I'll just go to the NBA. I look at the NBA in this in-season tournament, this November-December tournament that Adam Silver talked about with Sports Business Journal today. I don't think there's any doubt that it's going to be a one-off, very different feel than an NBA game. I would more liken it to, 3-on-3. I think you're going to see different uniforms. I think you're going to see different sponsors. I think you're going to see a different TV deal. I think you're going to see a whole different thing because it's a whole new revenue source. So if I look at the NFL, how has the NFL innovated to keep their billions from becoming millions? Well, what they did is they added Thursday Night Football, and they tuned up Saturday, Sunday to end the season, and they got a Monday package. They got a new Sunday night package. They got a Thursday deal. They got an Amazon deal. They got, you just keep evolving. Thursday Night Football was not great. It was struggling. All right, let's put it on Amazon and let's really throw some resources behind it.
Yeah.
Now let's add multiple Thursday night games per season per team. Let's add another game to the schedule. Who has stood still in professional sports and survived? Nobody. As much as I hate the pitch clock, it's actually doing its job in Major League Baseball. If we're being honest, game times are down, runs are up, offense is up. It's done its job. That's innovation. I look at the NBA, this tournament, the play-in tournament, this in-season tournament, innovation. I look at Brett Yormark. I look at the Big 12. I see Kansas City. I see Rucker Park. I see Mexico. They're doing all of these things to innovate. Now look at the Pac-12 and tell me just one thing that the Pac-12 has done to innovate, because I don't know what that is. They haven't added teams. They have, in fact, contracted 2 teams. They haven't got a new TV deal. They haven't streamed. They haven't done anything. Deion Sanders. You want to talk about innovation? Isn't Deion Sanders the innovation director for the Pac-12 now? Because he's doing Mic'd Up and he's doing docudramas and he's got his own YouTube show. And what's the Pac-12 doing? How did Pac-12 networks work out? It didn't. This is what I'm talking about. Until you evolve and until you grow, I think women's sports in this country, this is absolutely the exact same thing. You look at the innovation in women's sports and you look at the way that they are doing stream things and one-off and behind the scenes and, the mic'd up and the follow around and the lifestyle stuff that you're seeing from women's athletes. Like Lindsey Vonn retired. She's still out in front of the media. She's doing X Games. She's doing the Olympics. Like, you have to be creative as you can be. And the Pac-12's not doing that. And I think that is the single biggest issue. That is the one thing that the Pac-12 can do. Okay, take it in. Let it rest on your chest for a minute. We're screwed. We're not going to get the money. We are not going to get the revenue that we need from our TV deal.
This is a code 10 abort.
Instead, we're going to innovate with X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Where is that? Because I don't know where that is.
Yeah.
I think they're in trouble. I honestly, every day that goes by that the Pac-12 doesn't have a TV deal, I feel like they could be going away. Yeah,
I mean, it almost feels like, every day that goes by, you're just going deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole. And I think that, it becomes increasingly difficult to dig out of that. But I still maintain that this is the kind of attitude and mentality you have to have if you do want to survive. And I also think that if you were to roll out something like what we're discussing here, an event style thing around football games and being real aggressive and being real positive and upbeat and everything,
yeah.
I do think that that would help you maintain and retain the 10 current members that you have, because now they have something that they can go out and they can sell. They have something that they can go out and they can work with. And I think that ultimately is what you have to do if you're George Kliavkoff in this conference to survive. You can't just keep begging TV distributors to give you more money than they see fit, because ultimately that's not going to happen. And it's just unfortunate. And I do think that a lot of people love having the conversation right now about, well, should they fire George or whatever? Well, if this never gets brought to the table, if there's never a conversation about like, hey, look at what the Big 12's doing here and what are they doing there? We could do those same things. We just have to make that happen. If that conversation never happens, then I think you probably have to have a conversation about firing George.
Well, and again, I'll go back to, well, let me stay right there. The firing George Kliavkoff thing, I think, is real.
Yeah.
Because I think he's lost 2/3 of this conference. I think I think 6 out of these 10 presidents are off the Kliavkoff bandwagon. Like, I think the disappointment, frustration, anger levels, the embarrassment levels, the bad PR, these are not people that are used to bad PR. These presidents are used to invisibility. And I think when you look at the fact that a lot of these presidents now are front and center nationally, they're not comfortable in those spotlights. They are not.
Yeah.
And I think that I already think that's a distinct possibility. But I go back to San Diego State. The ultimate savior was San Diego State. And I think, again, I will dislocate my shoulder patting us on the back here, but I think we've been the ones that have been telling you San Diego State doesn't fix what's wrong with the Pac-12.
Facts.
It doesn't. And all of these conversations about UNLV or Fresno State or SMU, none of them fix what's wrong with the Pac-12. Mm-hmm. Not singularly, not collectively. None of them fix what's wrong with it. You don't get more reach by adding one or all of them. You simply don't. And by the way, you don't get more revenue out of your TV partners by adding one or all of them. And obviously, there's an argument to be made about San Diego State, but you're not getting P5 money for San Diego State.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to get P5 money, if you're not going to get 20 to 22 million more for San Diego State, what's the point of doing it? What is the point of doing it? And I think I could make the argument there's not a whole lot of point in doing that.
Yeah.
So I just,
yeah,
I don't know. It continues to be a dire thing. Well, Taco and Tech, yeah. The 30 for 30 on the 2023 PAC media negotiation will be appointment TV for ESPN.
Correct.
Dude, I don't disagree. Scott of Graywater Watch. Okay.
What time is it?
Where's Notre Dame going? Notre Dame's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe when the ACC breaks up, there are other sports eventually, maybe football. I doubt it. I don't think Notre Dame's going anywhere. I just don't see that, and we've talked about this before as well, is somebody that grew up a Notre Dame fan in Chicago, there's just no reason for them to. They're making all the money they need to make, and that's truly what the conversation's about.
Yeah.
They're not even having to grind for it. They're really not having to grind for it. Tanner says Notre Dame's staying independent. Jay Chapman, nobody saw the OU Texas move to the SEC. Oh, really? I disagree with that. As a catalyst that would lead to the demise of the Pac-12. I don't think that's what led to the demise of the Pac-12. I think that the Pac-12 has done a very good job of insulating itself, and I think the Pac-12 does not care what the SEC or anybody else does.
Yeah.
Which is a problem, by the way. I think USC and UCLA left because they wanted greener pastures financially. And I think that they were not on board with anything that was going on or anything that was going to go on. I think a lot of people have argued that USC is the one that engineered this, and they did not like George Kliavkoff from the jump. She did not like him, which I agree with. J.K. Marshall says Jake equals so fired up right now. Well, you do have a date tonight.
Right. Yeah, I do.
So
yeah, I do. Actually, yeah.
I say I'm just fired up to be here today.
Bob Holsey says PAC can add strippers to their tournament, but the strippers need to have SATs over 1,300 and large endowments. Well, don't most strippers have large endowments already?
Look here, man.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Actually, I mean, that's a really that you know what that is? That's an educated observation.
Rick Olson. The PAC's the PAC goes from a good media deal to crisis mode and keeping the conference from ending. Pitiful. Well, I don't disagree with that. Let's see. What is a bathroom elevator pitch? J.K. Marshall. Tanner says that would be cool with the NBA during an in-season tournament. It'll make the regular season more exciting. I think that's true. I think that is true. Aren't MLB organizations losing in-stadium revenue? No, I would disagree with that. I don't think they are. Truck Stop Gumby says Grande 12. Tanner says an argument could be made that Thursday Night Football is bad for the sport because of the short weeks that are given to the teams. I disagree. Because what's good for the sport is more money. And I don't think there's any doubt the players make money on Thursday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just me. It's a fake plan to put pressure on the four corners. What's that? What am I missing? Like a ton of comments today?
What's the deal
like
here,
I feel like we're a little fragmented. Like, what you mean, man? What's a two masters? Give me an idea what you mean there, because you know, Brett Yormark's burner phone says, "Why are you picking on me? The back of the envelope says I'm great. I'm sure it does. I am sure it does." Truck Stop Gumby says Monty Mic'd Up brought to you by Bucked Up. I mean, that is that's must-watch TV.
That is appointment television.
Right? I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Scott of Greywater says, say it with your chest.
Bless up.
You know what I'm saying? Say it with your chest. Bryce Martin says, not to mention the Big 12 doing a conference-wide pro day at the Cowboys facility.
Yes.
More innovation. Like it truly is a weekly thing that the Big 12 makes these announcements that just gives you another reason to, hey, we're not going to leave this conference. Hey, we're making money. Hey, here's a new revenue stream. Like, it feels like every single week.
Yeah.
Every week. Tanner says, I've made up my mind. I'm going to get a Bucked Up this afternoon.
Well.
Me? Welcome to the show, buddy. Welcome to the show. Bigfoot Duck says, you hear about companies, organizations that bring in business killers. I'm beginning to feel like this is why Georgie Poo was brought on to do. How can someone be this bad? Well,
but I don't know that he's okay. I don't know that he's this bad. I think the problem is he's just not that good. That's the problem, and it's two different things. I mean, you know, you can be average and keep your job, but if you're garbage, like if you can't do anything, then you're going to get fired. And I think that's a key distinction. Like Brett Yormark is excelling. Brett Yormark is just so over the top successful already that you would never fire the guy. But the problem is George Kliavkoff just has been so mediocre that there's no getting around the fact that he's been so mediocre. And he doesn't, like, if you said to George, hey, George, dude, what's been your success? Like, what's been your success as a commissioner? I don't know either. So that's why I say there's no getting around it. He's been average, but I don't know. Like, the problem is that Pac-12 leadership, I don't know that they're feeling like he's been average. I think that they want to see this TV deal, and then they're going to make a decision based on the TV deal. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we've heard that from, President Robbins at Arizona.
Totally.
We've heard that from multiple people that it's like, hey, we just got to see the deal, and then we'll make a decision. And that's what I feel like will decide the fate.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Bryce Martin, it's the side effect of running a good old boys club. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Outside the echo chamber, Oregon already losing in the portal. Can you guys believe how many people were in the portal after spring football? Like, it's thousands of guys got in the portal. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I still maintain that I don't know if the transfer portal has been good for college sports. I'm not convinced it has been.
USC wouldn't be what it is.
I don't know. Two Masters says there's some report the UNLV is the Big 12's plan B, Monty. Well, we talked about that yesterday. I don't think it is. I disagree with that. I think that is, I believe that was Dennis Dodd. I could be wrong. But I think that is, I don't believe that's the case.
I don't think that UNLV is plan B. I think they're plan like 57. I think they're just another option that the Big 12 has. And the Big 12 has a priority list, and UNLV is not high on that priority list. However, you can't tell me that once the Pac-12 TV deal coming out, once a Pac-12 TV deal is announced, or really what I should be saying is once a resolution, a decision comes on the Pac-12 TV deal that says one way or the other, then I think you'll start to see the Big 12 start to take some action in the expansion space. But I just don't think that it's smart for them to do anything related to the Pac-12 right now. Let the Pac-12 burn if you're the Big 12. Let them die on their own hill.
Yeah, and I think we say it every month. I think UNLV is a really interesting proposition.
Yeah.
But I can tell you San Diego State, who would you rather have instead of UNLV? San Diego State, certainly Gonzaga. I'm SMU or UNLV.
I think it's tough.
For the Big 12, I'd probably rather have SMU.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, you already have the market, though. Does SMU really help you? Probably not.
For Brett Yormark, though, I wonder if acquiring Las Vegas is less about UNLV and more about business ops and business opportunities. I wonder, imagine like if you can do that with Kansas City, what can you do in Vegas? If you can do that with
they've already had Vegas. They've already had Vegas, and you to me, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Ron Nolan says Wednesday hump day. Just saying, Jake.
We're working on it, bro.
Jake's got a fourth date with the same person tonight.
Anita Dick and me.
I don't believe that's the way her name's pronounced.
Anita Dick.
I could be wrong. I don't see value in UNLV. With all due respect, I just think they're not somebody that has leverage to play.
Exactly.
Right? Because the Pac-12's not knocking on their door. The Big 12, I mean, let's pretend it's absolutely true that they're plan B for the Big 12. Why would you say that? Why would you categorize like that's it? Does that make sense that that's how you would
Yeah.
I just don't. That's me, but I think you look at George Kliavkoff. More to your point, is George Kliavkoff incompetent? I don't think he's incompetent. I just don't know that anybody could have shoveled their way out of that much BS on day one of the job. I think Larry Scott, that guy was incompetent. Couldn't get a TV deal done. Couldn't look past the nose on his face. I think he spent so much money that should be in their coffers right now. I think I could argue he likely cost the Pac-12 billions.
Yes.
Larry Scott.
Yes.
Billions of dollars. And whether that's in TV revenue, whether that is in ad dollars, corporate sponsors, expenses.
Just unrealized revenue, man.
Money that went out that never came back in and money that never came in. Billions of dollars.
Yeah.
I don't know how you dig out of a financial hole that deep. And the one thing you can say about Kliavkoff is he just got outmaneuvered.
Yeah.
That's really what what the issue with George is. I don't think George is a bad business person. I don't think he's a bad person. I just think he is not he's not a killer. You need a fucking savage in that position right now. You need somebody that'll sharpen a sickle and go lopping heads off, dude. Like, you need somebody that just does not care. We're getting this deal done. And you need somebody who can get all of these presidents in line and say, here's the plan. This is what we're doing.
Look here, man.
And if you don't want to do that, maybe I'm not your guy.
Yeah.
That's what the Pac-10 needs. The 10 remaining schools in the Pac-12, that's what they need. Nobody believes in George Kliavkoff.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't think anybody believes he can deliver a deal that is on par with the largest or the smallest of the players. I truly do not.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you do about that.
Well, and if you're the thing is like, I understand that George, maybe didn't hit the ground running when he joined the conference, but I think my biggest thing with George Kliavkoff right now is you've had time now, man. Like you've had plenty of time to sit back and observe and pay attention. I mean, as the commissioner of a P5 conference, you should always be in the news cycle. In fact, if I was a commissioner of a P5 conference, I'd have Buddy staying in the news cycle for me and giving me all the top headlines in the industry daily, hourly, like all the time. And so my point with that is you can't tell me that George Kliavkoff hasn't seen what Brett Yormark is doing. And if you've seen what Brett Yormark is doing, why are you not adopting some of those principles to up your conference's chance for survival? That's where George loses me. Like the beginning stuff, hey, cool, you got outmaneuvered, it is what it is. But now you've been here long enough, and now it's time to start give me something, man. You're a commissioner. It's your job to make us money, which is why people like Roger Goodell are never going to get fired. Roger Goodell is going to retire as the commissioner because he's done such a damn good job.
And he will retire as a commissioner that's probably a billionaire.
Yeah.
I mean, he is making the NFL that much money.
Yeah.
And it is... I just don't know how many other ways you can say it.
Yeah.
I just feel like the thing that is plaguing the Pac-12 is that they just don't ever get bucked up. And I don't know how I can convince the get bucked up, man. Like, get the pixie pump. See what I did there? Just slid it right in, which Jake's not going to do later. Anyway, my point is the official energy drink. The official energy drink of the Monty Show is Bucked Up Energy. Should we crack one right here? Let's go. So you've got the Pixie Pump and the Mango Tango. Dude, I have not been able to find, the irony about Bucked Up? So they sell Bucked Up here at the Maverick Center. The fridge right at the top of the stairs is full of Bucked Up Miami.
Do we have the access codes? No.
It's locked up tight. Can't get it. And it's almost like, I can smell it, but you can't have any, right?
It's pretty good.
But I guess I'll settle for Mango Tango.
Yeah.
Bucked Up Energy, it's amazing. I'm telling you, Tanner was saying earlier, he's finally going to get on board. I'm telling you guys, if you don't get on board, you're making a mistake. Bucked Up Energy is where it's at. And I am a huge believer that Bucked Up Energy is the best energy product that I've ever worked with. These Pixie Pumps that Jake's got right there, this little tube of awesomeness.
Pixie Pump.
It's powder that I put it under my tongue, and it just wakes you up. It gives you mental clarity. When you have that lull, like mine today was about 10:30. I worked out this morning, got up early, worked out hard. Today was a big cardio day. Today was a big flexibility and strength day.
And we're getting ready to get on the golf tour. So, we're getting in shape here,
I'm telling you, when you need a little mental lift without stimulant, the Pixie Pump is the way to go. It's stim-free. Whether it's that, I had my collagen and my greens in my morning shake today. They have everything that you need, whether it's protein, whether it's, hey, the zero sugar bucked up energy, hook it up. Stop by any of their Utah locations, a bucked up energy. I personally shop at Murray, Orem, or South Jordan, just depending on where I'm at in the world. They're good people to do business with. Ryan Gardner and the Gardners that founded the company are innovators. They're Utahns. I'm telling you guys, you can't go wrong with bucked up. Get the free samples. That's the best way I know how to, that's the best way I know how to show you that bucked up's amazing.
Yes.
Get the free samples in the description below.
I want it.
You get 3 samples of any of their products that you want. So you pick the different samples out, and then you get to pick your color combination of your shaker cup. The best shaker cup. It's bulletproof. I have dropped it on the ground. I dropped it out of my car door. Doesn't crack, doesn't break. Freaking amazing. Get the free samples right now in the description below. Use the promo code Monty to get 20% off your purchase at buckedup.com. Jansen says, I've used Bucked Up for almost 2 years. It's amazing.
Yes,
Love it, dude. Love it. Simon says 5-hour energy, pump it up. Hey, man.
You know, honestly, dude, I've never been a huge 5-hour guy. It's
5-hour,
really...
and this is the difference between, and I'm not ripping 5-hour energy. If it's your thing, knock yourself out, dude. 5-hour energy just has never hit for me. Like, when I use an energy product, particularly a non-stim, that's what I love about these Pixie Pumps. I need it to work. I need my mind to be sharper. I need to be awake. You know that mid-morning after lunch fog that you catch?
The haze.
That's got to go away just like this. I don't have time for that during my day. I'm too busy. I'm telling you, that's what the Pixie Pump, that's what all of the bucked up energy products do. I love it. Make sure you hook that up. Let's see. Tanner says, so now I have a class at 12:40, which is right after my lunch, so I'm falling asleep by the time I get to class. I might need to get me some bucked up. Tanner, you absolutely do, and I'm telling you,
dude.
The Pixie Pump is a great way to go about that.
Yeah, you know, the nice thing about the Pixie Pump is, like, first of all, it's super light. Like, so if you're walking around a campus or, like, you're on the go, it's super light. I mean, you don't even notice it's in your bag, you know, until you're looking for it. And I think, you know, the great thing is, like, it tastes good and it dissolves quickly and it works. It works, man.
And, by the way, the other thing that I tell people is the ingredients are what I love about Bucked Up. The other thing about other energy drinks, and we've struggled with this because we use energy drinks a lot, all the sugar and all of the nonsense that comes in those products, that's what scares me. When I get like the greens, you know, Darren Ingram, our guy up at Canyons Golf, the official golf course of the Monty Show, Darren Ingram turned me on to the Bucked Up Collagen. And I got to tell you, I'm putting that in my morning shake. Mrs. Monty does a great job. She gets all of our ingredients. We do a morning shake. We have chia seeds and flaxseed and like raw coconut, a bunch of stuff that we put in there. And I've started adding a scoop of collagen to it. Dude, it makes a huge difference. It works. That's what I'm saying. All right, Bucked Up, the official energy drink and energy products of the Monty Show. Jansen says 5-hour energy gives me a headache because it's too sugary. That's what I'm saying. J.K. Marshall, Jake's packing extra Claritin because of her 9 cats. Stay bucked up, dude. Your girl got 9 cats?
Nah, dude.
She hasn't got time.
She's a dog person, man. And she doesn't have a dog.
Yeah, and by the way, she's kind of a big deal, this girl.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
I'm so bricked up right now.
I'm telling you. Cody Strickland, what's up, my dude? A lot of exciting series happening this year. Good business for the NBA, I would agree. Brad Turner, I broke my Bucked Up shaker cup when it fell out of my backpack in a parking lot. I'm trying to decide if I can order another one free to another address in good conscience. Dude, do you, man. Do you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know what I'll tell you? Go into a Bucked Up store. They have all of them sitting right there and tell them, hey, bring them your broken cup if you still have it. I guarantee you they will give you another one.
Yeah.
Like, they're just good dudes to do business with. If you want the samples in the Bucked Up shaker cup, do it.
Yeah.
It's all good, dude. Like, there's nothing unconscionable about that, right?
Yeah.
Is that unconscionable?
Nah.
I don't think that's unconscionable. All right, a couple of super chats to get to. MJ Bissett 93 gives us $5 to say, if Pac-12 doesn't have a deal by May 1st, does that impact SMU getting added if they get a deal within 3 months after? That's too much geometry.
Yeah, it's just too hypothetical.
I don't think it matters when May 1st is an arbitrary deadline. I think truly, I'm just going to maintain that I will say 6 weeks. If George Kliavkoff goes into the summer season without a TV deal, he's going to lose somebody.
Yeah.
He's going to lose somebody. And if you lose one, I think you're going to lose 3, 4, 5 of them.
Everybody is outraged.
I'm telling you, you are, and I know my friends in the Pac-12, and I know that all of our Pac-12 fans on the show always get pissed when I say this. Humpty Dumpty, whoever you want to pick, just ask yourself, where is George Kliavkoff right now? Because you know where I think he is? He's standing on a cliff. And he's looking over the edge of that cliff. And he is either going to make a TV deal that'll pull him back, or he's going to step over and that conference is going to die with him. Because there's no other way to go about it.
Yeah.
You are at this teetering point right now where if you just lose one, because my guess is there's no more USC shocking nobody knew they were leaving. These guys now all talk. We've reported for months on this show. On a daily basis, presidents talk to each other. They're not official meetings. They're not executive sessions. These guys have cell phones, man. They pick up the phone and they call each other. Hey, it's Michael. Hey, Taylor, how are you? Like, I'm telling you, they know the pulse of each one of these guys. And in my opinion, you look at Arizona, you look at Colorado, and I'm a firm believer that Oregon State should be in play. We reported, I think, Monday. Monday was the first time I really heard somebody say, hey, you're sleeping on Oregon State. A source that I trust said, hey, Oregon State's in play. Beautiful new facility at Reser Stadium.
Yes.
Oregon State's in play. A lot of people saw that Oregon State game last year where Oregon State had a raucous crowd of like 4 people because the stadium was under construction, and they beat Oregon at home. That did not go unnoticed, man, and I know it's crazy, and I know people think I'm nuts, but do not sleep on Oregon State.
Yeah.
I'm warning you now. Steven Smith, what's up, my guy? Good to see you. Do you think that if the Pac-12 doesn't have a deal by July 1st, do you think teams will jump to the Big Ten and the Big 12? I don't think there's jumping to the Big Ten. The Big Ten's got to find new money. And, you know, I've asked a lot of people, hey, what's going on with this or what's going on with that or how are they? Nobody knows because I think the Big Ten has been so quiet because Kevin Warren has been busy and the guys and gals at the Big Ten have been trying to hire a new commissioner, and now they have. And Kevin Warren officially works for the Chicago Bears now. He's not involved in the Big Ten anymore.
Yeah.
Now they can start moving again. The ball is again rolling, right? Because they're trying to figure out, and now this commissioner, from what I understand, is doing conference calls and campus visits to the key components because the Big Ten is vast. The Big Ten is huge.
Yeah.
So from what I understand, the commissioner is going to go on select visits, and he is going to have, you know, presidents come in, hey, come meet me in the Iowa campus. Come meet me at Northwestern. Come, and he's going to do little caucuses because the conference is massive now. And one of his very first stops, from what I understand, is Los Angeles with USC and UCLA. So we'll see, but that ball's going to get rolling. The Big Ten's going to have to find new money.
Yeah.
It's that simple. They've got to have a revenue stream to compensate for, because I think they're going to add 4 Pac-12 schools. If the Pac-12 comes apart, I think 4 of those schools go to the Pac-12 or go to the Big Ten.
Yes.
And you know the 4 I'm going to say are Oregon, Washington, Stanford, and Cal. I think those.
You know it all.
And I've heard repeatedly, and I still maintain, I think we're the only ones reporting this. Those 4 schools are very close.
Yeah.
Whether they want to be or not, they know that their best interests are probably tied together.
Yeah.
Because Stanford and Cal have very little athletic benefit. Very little. You're carrying them, right? Because how many NCAA tournament shares are you going to get out of Cal and Stanford? How many? And again, in the changing landscape of this stuff, and you look at the changing landscape of college sports, college basketball tournament shares now become significant. I mean, again, the commissioner of the Mountain West, Commissioner Navarez, was on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Talking about the massive amount of impact San Diego State's run into the Final Four had for them.
Facts.
And at that point, it wasn't even the final.
Yeah.
And talking about how for years now, they're going to get prorated payments on those tournament shares. It's big money now.
Yes.
So if you're not going to be a football power in Stanford, I just personally believe Stanford's too small. I think the academic component, the small student body, they have no desire to have a bigger student body. It makes playing football at a high level very difficult, right? Cal, it's the UC system, dude. Like, you explain it to me because I don't get it. They're not going to perform at a high level in football.
Yeah.
But they can get you some basketball shares at Stanford.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. I think basketball really matters nowadays, man. You got to have revenue coming from basketball, too. I
would agree. I would absolutely agree. No doubt about it. Let's see who's up next. By the way, I want to say this today. I totally forgot about it. You know, dude, leading up to the show, I was on the phone. I've just been super busy, man. It's kind of been crazy, but
yeah, the phone was ringing, and there may or may not have been some sourcing of classified information and stuff.
We told you yesterday that we were pushing 16,000 subscribers. And we would have done it yesterday had we gotten the 8 subscribers during the show, but now we're well over 16,000. So I don't know what dollar figure we should use.
Put a vote in.
We want to give away an Amazon gift card to you guys. You, have to be a member.
Yeah.
If you are not a member, you are not going to win.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everybody who's here. And the thing that I want you to understand is without guys like Tanner Plummer, James Knight, Mayor McCluskey, Chris Karn, without the core members of this show, we would never be where we are right now. We wouldn't be doing almost 500,000 views a month. Do you guys understand? I said almost 500,000 views a month on this channel. It's insane. We wouldn't be doing that. If you guys didn't go and buy Bucked Up Energy, if you guys didn't go and interact with the guys at Papa Murphy's Pizza, the Advocates, Canyons Golf, if you guys didn't do that stuff, if you didn't go and buy smokers and Asado seasoning from Barbecue Pit Stop, dude, we would not be here. So we want to get back to you because you take such good care of us. We're at 16,000 subscribers. My wife said to me this morning, do you understand that that's like 6,000 subscribers in the first quarter? Yeah, it's incredible. It's
crazy, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's no doubt about it.
It's ridiculous. So today we want to give away an Amazon gift card. You must be a member of the show. And I'll give you an hour until 30 past the next hour. So call it, 48 minutes. I'm going to give that away, and I'm going to start putting members in the comments. I'm going to start writing your names down. And when you leave me a good comment, we're going to put you on a list. And at the end of the show today, so in 2 hours and 15 minutes or so, we're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card on the show.
And yeah, we're picking it. It's not random. We're picking it. You got to participate in the chat. Got to be a member.
Because there's a lot of people here who work hard. Geoff?
Another guy.
Couldn't do it without you.
Jet Wayman.
Big Jack 512 says, hey, good comment. Aiden Bynum says, good comment. Jet Wayman says, what's up, guys? Congrats on 16,000. Thank you. CJ Vance, another guy, says 16,000. Dang, that's legit. Well-deserved. Appreciate you, man. C. Kaufman, are you talking $1.99 members or $9.99 members? Just $9.99 members on gift. Anybody that's a member.
Yeah.
And furthermore, anybody that interacts with our sponsors. So if you go sign up for a $10 30-day membership at tridaytrading.com.
And you provide proof that you did, obviously.
And take a picture that you signed up. We'll put you in the drawing. If you go to buckedup.com and use the promo code Monty to get 20% off at purchase, we'll give you like 5-to-1 entries for anybody before the end of the show. You have to be a member. You have to enter to win by proving to us that you interacted with our folks. If you go to Try Day Trading and sign up for a 30-day, 10-day membership, we'll give you 10-to-1 entries. If you buy something at buckedup.com, use the promo code Monty, we'll give you 10-to-1 entries. How about that? Furthermore, if you show me that you went to Barbecue Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com, and got asado seasoning.
Yeah.
10-to-1 entries. Pretty easy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not very difficult. Bigfoot Duck says, pull it out, Jig, times 10.
We have some gifting going on.
Let's go. Delaric gifted 10 show memberships. See, I like it. If you gift memberships, I will give you 10-to-1 entry into the contest. I'm telling you.
Do it.
It really is that simple, man. All you have to do.
Light it up. I want to see a lot of green in this chat
All
today,
you have to do, man. All you have to
Let's
do
go.
is interact with the show. And listen, if you don't buy memberships, if you don't interact with our partners, okay, cool. If you're a member, we'll still put you in. But if you interact with our partners, if you give away memberships, I'm going to have to eliminate Immaculate. Where's his comment? Immaculate, where are you at? He's talking about Devin Booker. Immaculate says, so how about Devin Booker now, Monty? You watch your mouth, sir.
Whoever came up with that shit need to be fired.
You watch your mouth. The sex machine is amazing. How about my guy last night?
Whatever.
Anyway, the point is, so that's what we're doing. McKinnon Tech Dan says, congrats, guys. Mark Hale says, good comment. Geoff says, boom, that's my good comment. Jeremy Callahan, what? Exactly right. Plenty of butter for all the toast. Is Grocock going to come in and steal this with his army of fake accounts? He may. Cody Strickland, still remembering when you guys was low numbers and we have massive debates on the chat at 6 a.m. That's right. That's right. Remember that? That's right. Absolutely right. CJ Vance, does a request for more team lean squat vote count as a good comment?
That's
it does.
Right. That's right. Yes,
it does.
Team lean all day.
Truck
team
stop
lean.
Gumby with the cowboy emojis.
Team lean, team ranch.
Two Masta says, Monty, Amazon cards aren't usable at truck stops. Damn. Mark Hale says, seems like 10K was just a few days ago, doesn't it?
Dude, it really was, though. It really was. I mean, what was that, January?
Yeah, man.
February?
It's
no,
crazy.
it was right before January because we did the giveaway.
All I'm saying is McKinnon Tech Dan says you just need to day trade while eating pizza that you cooked on your smoker while drinking a bucked up and then sued your boss for workman's comp.
Yeah.
Use all of our partners.
Dan's working over here, man. You see that?
Mark Hale says good luck on the job interview. Who's got a job interview?
And who has a job interview?
Spangler. I have a big job interview tomorrow. Can I get the $100 carb to bribe them? Wow.
Bro, Spangler, what are you interviewing
Let's
for,
go.
bro?
Yeah, what are you interviewing
What you trying to get done?
Jeremy Callahan says, what about the bucked up samples? Those count? Yeah, absolutely. Send
bro.
us pictures.
Yep.
If you haven't gotten the bucked up samples yet, what are you waiting for? Dave Patrick, you cannot do what the Big 12 is doing because you don't have the teams in the Big 12. I don't disagree. Jansen, I'm at work or else I'd become a member now.
Sounds like an excuse, bro. I mean, I think you telling me you never went to the bathroom to take care of some business?
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
It takes like 20 seconds. Look at that.
Kick it, we'll flow.
Raptor 88.
Hey.
Just break out the pad and the pen, man.
Yeah.
Raptor 88's on the list. Delaric's on the list. $100 gift card, man. Because you guys are amazing. So Raptor and Delaric, okay.
The ink isn't dry yet.
The ink's not dry yet. I'm taking notes and keeping names.
Yeah.
You know. So I appreciate you guys gifting memberships.
Hold on. I gotta pull it out real quick though too. So let's see.
You gotta pull it out real quick, lag.
Yeah.
What's up, Bob Holsey? Gifted a membership by Raptor 88. Let's go.
Let's go.
Killer Wall was gifted a membership. Wow, look at that. Luis Capazzo. Where's Capazzo at? Let's go. Capazzo. Kurt Garbett. Let's go.
Let's go.
What's up, Kurt? Good to see you, my guy. Good to see
Wear
you.
it out, bro. Look at all the gifting now. Let's go,
baby. Look at the energy. Let's go. Let's go. Kurt Garbett went big at $9.99.
Let's go, babe. Kurt, you got to DM me on Instagram, bro. We got to add you to the group if you have Instagram.
Kurt, you're on the list. Rick James says, pull it out, Jake. Okay. I mean, I would pull it fully out, but that's just how I roll. You know. Cody Strickland, make the Amazon card enough for a PS5 and a game. Yeah, because, you know, money's endless and stuff. Jet Wayman says, Team Lean, Team Ranch, Team Papa Murphy's.
That's my guy.
Amen.
Right,
Let's
that's
go,
my
Jet.
Guy.
Let's go.
Team Draper.
Ooh, Spangler's going big.
Okay, Spangler.
Architectural project manager.
The Rack Attack.
Woo!
Damn.
Love it. Don't forget Quick Quack. That's right, our friends at Quick Quack. Absolutely. Brad Turner. I totally became a member at work. I like it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I like it. Dale Donut says, I am at work and I'm a member.
Let's go.
Alexander says, I became a member at work. It's easy. You excuse makers.
Excuse maker, bro.
You excuse makers.
Come on, man.
Mike V says, congrats, guys. Program rocking it. Appreciate that.
Yeah, dude. So we're at 16,000,
Yep.
which means we're quickly approaching 20.
We are.
Quickly approaching 20.
We are. By the way, I just got a notice from my Traeger app that says we have updated our app to improve your grilling experience.
Wow.
Telling you, man, Traeger's where it's at.
Wi-Fi technology.
Dude, bbqpits.com, Fear the Deer. I appreciate the love, guys, but you guys forged your own path with hard work. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, put him down. Put him down just because.
No, I ain't putting him down, man.
Well, yeah, he still has Forex Gold, bro.
Yeah, where's my 4X Gold, man?
Yeah, dude. Forge that.
Of course, Fear the Deer is
Appreciate you, bro.
Truck Stop Gumby, how about a TA or Love's gift card if we live in Big 12 country? Hey, man.
Dude.
You know, I'm not opposed. Gary, what's up? I'm not going to win, but let's go. Congrats to whoever wins in advance. I'm not going to win. I love it. Saul Goodman says, stay hard, baby.
Yeah, dude, stay hard.
McKenna
That's
Tech
right.
Dan, let's see if you get to pull it out tonight. Need to find out if she can drive stick or if she's an automatic kind of girl. This show is a mess.
Oh, it's terrible,
Oh, my
bro.
God. Look at that. Brandon Butler gifted 5 Monty Show memberships.
Let's go.
Let's go. Brandon Butler, you're one of the best, dude. Love you, man. Good to see you. Jeff Johnson gives us a $4.99 tip and says just the tip. See what
Anita Dick and me.
See what it's just. See what
Holden Middick.
You know.
Hiscock.
You know. Bigfoot Duck says 5 more again, Jake.
Okay, here we go.
Mike Chase says 16,000. That's awesome, Monty. Thank you. We appreciate that. Gary says y'all built this on NIL. Yeah, we
dude.
did.
You know what I'm talking about,
In
bro?
God's name.
In God's name, image, and likeness. We built this program on NIL. We really
Good old
did.
Davo. JW says, gimme, gimme, gimme. I like it. Jeremy Callahan, I got a screenshot. Where do I put it?
I want it.
Jeremy, you really need to know where to put it.
Jackass.
In this chat room of all chat rooms. Just
You-
say, where do I put it, guys?
You think
Hey,
that
guys,
you can
where do
go-
I put it?
Guys. I got a screenshot. Where do I put it?
Oh, my God. You can tweet it if you like. Tweet it at me. The Monty Show. MONTY.
Can you do something for me?
Yeah, where can you put it?
Oh, that's hysterical. Saul Goodman says, stay hard indeed.
Yeah.
Halsey says, seriously, congrats. 16K is wonderful. Thank you. Aiden Bynum said, been so long I forgot where exactly. Dale Donut says this show is off the rails today, just for 5 minutes, just to celebrate and
Yeah, just to delay the inevitable of piping Saboner.
Saboner.
Like I just got to delay the inevitable.
piping Saboner. I like it. Yeah, you can tweet it if you guys want to screenshot it. Seriously, if you interact with any of our sponsors before, in the next 2 hours, you get 10-to-1 entries. So it's worth it, which means, hey, go sign up for your $10 30-day membership at trydaytrading.com.
Yeah.
Hook it up. Speaking of partners, real quick. C. Kaufman says, I sent the picture on Instagram. Okay. 2 Master says, I can't find the whole story of my life. There you go.
Please.
No, I'm not going to play your games. By the way, Monty makes you money. I want to recap that real quick. 1-2 last night.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness Devin Booker did exactly. I'd like some credit. What'd I tell you? He's got to shoot 30% from three, 50% from the floor. He's got to have 20 shots. And what'd my guy do?
Mm-hmm.
What'd my guy do? Mm-hmm. Knocked it down from three. I thought took some really good shots. The slam dribble for him, unbelievable. You look at his numbers from last night, he beat all those standards by a lot. Led the team in scoring. Huge win for the sex machine and the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, overall, he 18 of 29 from the field overall.
Yes, sir.
With threes and twos. And I think, 6 of 6 from the line, 38 points.
I'm sorry, did you say 38 points?
That is correct. I did say that. I do think that most underrated last night, DeAndre Ayton with 14 and 13. I think the Suns found something with him.
DeAndre Ayton.
Found something with him, man. A little mid.
Yeah, maybe he can find a way to catch the basketball.
He's got a little, quote, midi. He's got a nice little midi.
But he's always been a good shooter.
Yeah.
He has always been a good shooter, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, wait. What happened here?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to accept.
What?
Oh, look at that. See Kaufman. Attaboy. He's got 3 bucked up shaker cups.
Okay.
All right, you're in.
So bricked up right now.
See Kaufman. Chris Kaufman's got the 10-1. There you go. First one.
Yeah.
See Kaufman. There you go. Good job, C. Kaufman. Appreciate that. But yeah, Devin Booker last night saved my night because the first 2 games, dude, I don't know what happened to. How worried about the Knicks are you? Like, is that series, in all seriousness, because I think the Knicks have a legitimate chance to win that series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really concerned about that basketball team after last night. Like, I understand you probably had a letdown, but dude, you can't get torched like that. You cannot lose 107-90. You can't. And Darius Garland's the guy that beat you with 32 points.
Yeah.
Like, how does that happen? And you got 22 and 20 from Brunson and Randall, 14 from RJ Barrett, who still continues to be a bust. That was an ugly performance. And it's mainly that you shot 24% from 3, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But you can't lose like that, especially when Don only plays or only puts up 17 points and 13 dimes. Like, you'd think he'd like 20 at least. I mean, the 13 dimes is really impressive. But for Donovan Mitchell, if I said to you, Don's only going to score 17 points in game 2.
That's a loss, dude.
That's a loss.
That's a loss, bro.
Not for...
Not last night.
Not last night.
Yeah, I mean, how worried about him am I? I'm not that worried. I mean, again, my take on the Knicks for weeks has been that they are Mr. Inconsistent. One game, they're going to be bomb. You're going to get 25 out of quickly off the bench. You're going to have Julius going for 40, and Jalen Brunson's going to go for 20 and 15. You're gonna play really elite basketball. But then the next night, you don't play defense. You look like a different team. Like, that's who they've always been, in my opinion. And I think that the trouble is that you're over the course of a 7-game series. Obviously, teams figure out even more about you than they had earlier in the year since they played so many times. So I just think they need to be as consistent as possible, and that's what they struggle with.
And you have to handicap RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
Because RJ Barrett is...
There are people saying that he shouldn't be starting.
Terrible.
But I feel like that's a little... I don't know who... I guess quickly you'd play instead of him if you were going to sit him.
Dude, RJ... Well, I don't think you have... And if one more person says, give Obi Toppin a shot. No. I'm not giving Obi Toppin a shot. But if you look at the realistic... The guys that you could, put into that 3 spot. I mean, you're probably only quickly, because RJ Barrett's value is he can play the 2-3. Emmanuel Quickly can't play the 2-3. He really cannot. So you're not going to play Evan Fournier. You're not. I mean, at this point, you are who you are.
Yeah,
you are who you are. You're not taking RJ Barrett out of the starting lineup.
Yeah,
you're not. I mean that. To me, anyways, and I know that I tend to get crazy with this stuff, but to me, anyway, that would be like, hold on, hang on. That'd be like having, I don't know, a family home evening without Papa Murphy's Pizza. Like, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. That would be like saying, hey, Papa Murphy's has a 2-topping medium for $6.99, and I'm not doing it.
Whether it's game day, movie night, or just a busy day, it's always time for Papa Murphy's. And now you can get any medium 2-topping pizza for just $6.99. That's right. The whole family can get exactly what they want any day of the week for any occasion. Any toppings, any sauce, only $6.99. Now that's meaty yum. If only everything else in life was like our deal. Papa Murphy's. We make great pizza so you can make the pizza great. Order online today at papamurphys.com.
Exactly right. Papa Murphy's Pizza. Download the Papa Murphy's mobile app, you guys. It's super easy to use. Traditional crust, barbecue sauce, extra onion, extra mushroom. That's my jam. Put a little herb mix on there. Ooh, so good. But the marinara meatballs, and I'm also telling you, the marinara meatballs and the take and bake chocolate chip cookies are not optional. Not for fat people like Jake. Jake said to me today, I'm so fat.
Well,
are you going through like a fat crisis?
No. I mean, you just called me stupid, and so I piled on myself and said, yeah, I'm stupid and I'm fat.
But I thought everybody knew you were stupid, which is why, you're...
Well, I'm stupid, so everybody knew I was stupid except for me, because
Well, as a hermaphrodite, I would think that, intelligence would be a problem. Okay. You very rarely deprecate. You very rarely self-deprecate.
Uh-huh.
You're not a guy that's like, How'd you like that cardio sesh this morning?
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
We did a hard 30 of cardio today, which we got to start doing multiple times a week. But hook it up. Papa Murphy's Pizza. Make sure you use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase of $25 or more. Saul Goodman says football after 50. Depends on the day, man. Like I next hour coming up here in 49 minutes, we got to have a conversation about Tua Tagovailoa, which is not, I think it depends on what dialect you're using, but that's not how you say Tagovailoa. We have to have a conversation about Tua in all seriousness, because that thing he said today.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Tua Tagovailoa said today? I seriously considered retiring this past summer, this offseason.
No.
Because of the concussions. Let's be honest, he had 2 on the record. My opinion is he had 4 altogether. Certainly 3, but I think he had 4 concussions last year.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's terrifying. Spangler says RJ Barrett's value is that he's tall and can kind of drive here and there. Or not.
I guess.
Like if you're relying on RJ Barrett to shoot the ball, which a lot of people are, 0 of 3 from 3 last night, 4 of 13 from the floor.
It's not good enough.
I mean, Nick fans rated this show talking about how great RJ Barrett was last year.
Yeah.
Come on. Bigfoot Duck, my guy, what's up? Washington State is far better a poll than Oregon State, in my opinion. And I think that's the best part about the Oregon State-Washington State argument here on the Monty Show, presented by The Advocates. TheAdvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business, The Advocates. Make sure that you chat with an attorney live online for free, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They have a chat feature right on their website. You can talk to a lawyer for free. If you've been in an accident, somebody hit you because they were driving distracted, maybe they were just going too fast. Maybe, and I know this is a shocker, especially here in the great state of Utah, maybe they blew a red light.
Wow.
Yeah, because we see that every day riding around town. But no matter where you are, you know the issues that you have on the roads when you're driving. If somebody blows a light, is looking at their phone, is eating, is drinking, is distracted, and they hit you, that's not your fault. If you got hurt at work, if there's a workman's comp issue, that's not your fault. You didn't deserve to get hurt. You do deserve an advocate, somebody to fight for you. That's The Advocates at theadvocates.com. Chat with an attorney live online for free 24/7 right now, because you never pay a consultation fee and you never pay a retainer at The Advocates. TheAdvocates.com. I think one of the fascinating discussions in the Big 12 when it comes to expansion, Oregon State versus Washington State. I don't, and this is just my money. I'm telling you now that Oregon State's the more valuable commodity, because and I'm not saying, and again, this is just me. I'm not saying that it is, what's the right way to say this? I'm not saying that Washington State's a problem. But what I think when you look at that region and you look at that, I mean, you're essentially Gonzaga competing against Washington State, right? I think you look at Corvallis and you look at where Oregon State is and you look at what Oregon State's got and you look at what their momentum is. They're winning football games. They have tradition. They put guys in the NBA and in the NFL. Because at this point, it's not about TV markets.
Mm-hmm.
with what you're not eating high on the hog when you're picking between Oregon State and Washington State, with all due respect. And I'm not slighting anybody. I'm just saying, if you're picking Washington State and Oregon State, it's not like you're having a conversation about which steak to have tonight, right? Like, I mean, you're talking about the lower cut of beef. You know, on a flank steak. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Oregon State's the far better piece of meat here, in my opinion. Now, your comment is, hey, Washington State's the better option.
Okay, is a hell of a drug.
Hey, apples, oranges, whatever your flavor of life is.
Kiwis.
I'm telling you that this is something that you have to really consider. I mean, and again, I think it's very important that you figure out how to do that. I think it's very important. You figure out, if you are Brett Yormark, how to identify who brings you the most value.
Yeah.
Because if you get Gonzaga, and I think Gonzaga's the prize in that region, right? Spokane, you don't care about getting Spokane. You care about getting Gonzaga. Right? You don't care about the Palouse. You care about Washington State.
Gonzaga.
You don't care about Corvallis. You care about Oregon State. Tell me you wouldn't rather have Gonzaga than Washington State. And tell me you wouldn't rather have Gonzaga and Oregon State than just Washington State.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, because that's the equation. In my opinion, that's the equation. J-Rod says Papa Murphy's and Bucked Up is perfection.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You
You walk into Papa Murphy's because you use the mobile app to order online early in the day. You know, you're drinking your Bucked Up on the way to the shop. You get your food, which includes the pizza. You know, it includes the meatball marinara, which, my God, is phenomenal. Would eat it every day if I could. And, of course, you get the take and bake chocolate chip cookies, because how could you not? Right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is the best of both worlds.
That's what I'm saying. How about my guy Brandon Unruh sending me a visual representation of him getting bucked up? Love that. C. Kaufman, I got you. C. Kaufman sending me pics. Love that. Let's go. You guys, you're all about it. I'm looking at the tweet machine between Brandon. The tweet machine is all fired up. I love that. Brandon, appreciate that. Jeremy Callahan. Look at that, Jeremy Callahan. Jeremy got his samples ordered. Good job, Jeremy. Look at all these 10-to-1 entries for the $100 gift card, man.
People want to get paid.
And again, if you're just tuning in, we did break the 16,000 subscriber mark.
Mm-hmm.
So we're rewarding you for listening to the show today. Nope, we didn't announce it ahead of time. We're going to pick one person that's going to win a $100 Amazon gift card today when the show's over.
Yeah.
And if you send us visual representations that you interacted, again, that you join the 30-day trial membership at trydaytrading.com for $10.
Mm-hmm.
Send us a screen grab of your registration. Send us your Bucked Up order like Jeremy Callahan did. Send us your Papa Murphy's Pizza order.
And by the way, as always on this program, because this is how it's always been, you get style points for being creative.
Yeah, well,
so, you know, I mean, you can send us pictures of your Bucked Up, and we love that, and we'll put you on the list. But if someone happened to
wear a Monty Show t-shirt
and, you know, have a Bucked Up in their hand, great. If you happen to have you know, let's say that you were Mr. Money and Mr. Rich and had some nice-ass car and took a picture with Bucked Up in there, or some here, some, like, it's points for creativity, whatever it looks like, man.
I like it. Lee Jensen says, I just got a new Bucked Up drink, pictures in the Insta. Let's go.
Okay, let's check out the Insta. See,
Let's go.
See, the Insta happens when you're a member of the program at the $9.99 level, and he did, in fact, get pink lemonade, white can, low stem.
I like it.
Let's go, baby.
Nice job. Jacob DeLambo. I love that Durant and Westbrook keep facing off in the playoffs. Dude, am I the only one who thinks that Russell Westbrook looks like a different dude now?
Yep.
What happened? He's shooting the ball better.
They set him loose.
Well, and I think he's not playing with LeBron and AD, which I actually think is a plague. And I know that's probably uncouth, but I think it's a plague to watch these dudes go back and forth like this. I think you look at the way that Russell Westbrook is playing. The numbers are not beautiful, 9 of 16 and 2 of 3 from 3, but he had 28 points last night, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, an offensive rebound, 8 of 8 from the free throw line.
Made Durant's life hell last night.
Dude,
again.
Like, Russell Westbrook's making a difference for the Clippers in a time where they really need it. Kawhi had 31, Russ had 28, and they lost.
Hey, Claw.
Pretty remarkable. Yeah, because Sex Machine had 38, KD had 25, Torrey Craig had 17.
Sex Machine.
Chris Paul actually showed up. 16 points last night. But again, I have a lot of concern. They're only getting 13 points again last night off their bench.
Yeah.
7 from Okogie, 6 from Biyombo.
Not good enough.
Who's going to score on the bench? TJ Warren played 2 minutes. Landry Shamet, 14 minutes, 0 of 2, no points.
Gotta think they split going back to LA, dude. Gotta think they split.
They only have to win one. All the Suns have to do is win one game in LA, and they're good to go. That's all they need to do. If they can win one game in LA, they're good to go.
Yeah.
Best team left in the NBA playoffs right now. What do you think you get from Giannis tonight? Because I think this is a huge question right here.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It is a huge question, absolutely. But I don't see them as the best team left. Like, I see them as a good team, but you got to see, like, yeah, what is Giannis's health like? I mean, how is the back? How are you feeling? Like, you know, the best team left. I mean, I want to say that the Lakers are in that conversation, but again, the injury risk to Anthony Davis is just so high that I can't say it. So yeah, I think I'd probably right now, after last night's game, you probably have to go with the Suns, but I don't want to play the Clippers. Dude, the Clippers are a good team, man. They are tough to beat. You have to play your best basketball to beat them, and that's tough.
I would agree. I would absolutely agree, and I think you look at – I'm a big believer that these early rounds are where battle testing happens, and I think you look at the way the Suns could have easily rolled over last night.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where Kawhi was dunking and Russ blocked that shot by Kevin Durant and emphatically blocked his shot.
Yeah.
That would have been easy for them to roll over, and they didn't. And much to your point, what you said.
Yeah.
You know who I thought gave them a huge bucket? DeAndre Ayton.
Mm-hmm.
That little push jumper in the paint that he did right between the rings, I thought was a huge little
they were using him
second quarter jumper.
Yeah, they were using that. Yeah, in the second quarter, exactly. They had found a little rhythm with him, and I'm not saying he had 40 or anything, but he had a nice little game last night.
They can't but I'm just telling you now. He cannot catch the basketball.
No, he can't.
He can't. He's not a good rebounder, DeAndre Ayton. And if you throw him the basketball, there's a real good chance it's a turnover. Jeremy Callahan, whoa. Does Westbrook really ever play with anybody? I think he has been humbled. I think the disaster that was the LA Lakers, Callahan, and I actually think this is a really good point because I think you need to be humbled. Unless you're LeBron, right, and you or KD, and every team you go to, you're the best player on the team. Okay, that's one thing. Where did Russ's jump shot go? Well, he never somehow it's still in his previous incarnation.
Because it's garbage.
I think once he left OKC, he became a very different player.
Yeah.
And he was a disaster in Houston for a good part of that time. He just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Washington was ugly, LA was ugly, and now the Clippers, and he had some ugly moments, and you can see that Ty Lue gets pissed when he runs down there on the break 1-on-4 and pulls up and misses a jumper.
Yeah.
You can see Tyronn Lue is like, I told him not to take that shot.
Well, and I think that the reason you get upset is not even that he took the shot, but what he didn't do. Like, he didn't drive the paint and get fouled, because that's his strength. He's always been bigger than everyone at his position. He can jump out of the gym, so there's just no reason not to go to the rack and give yourself a high percentage look.
Yeah, I agree. Jackson Graham says there are multiple compelling series right now. Totally. Like, we're an hour and 15 minutes away from Lakers and Memphis. Do you guys think Ja plays tonight?
Yes.
You do think he plays?
I do, because I think they changed the verbiage on that hand.
Verbiage, please?
Yeah, you notice they changed the verbiage, right? To soft tissue injury, not like broken hand,
bone,
world is ending injury. So to me, I look at that and I say, yeah, dude's questionable. It's going to be a game time decision with a soft tissue injury. It's the playoff. Find a way to play.
Mike Trudell, who is a beat reporter for the Lakers. Taylor Jenkins, the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies. He's on Ja Morant. He's feeling a little bit better. He has some more tests to do. So going to be a game time decision for sure. He's playing.
Yeah, he's probably got to squeeze the trigger up back a couple times, to see what.
No, he has to be able to prop up the hooker's big booty.
There you go. See, you got to make sure the hand is functioning right. By the way,
I'm a terrible
By
person.
the way, did you see the new commercial that Nike dropped this week? By the way, did you see they dropped another version of his shoe today?
Yeah, they dropped an exclusive in the Nike app. I ain't buying that.
Not a chance.
By the way, the Cubs are winning 9-2, and I don't know what to do with myself.
They're no Utah baseball, but they'll do.
Excuse me, they're winning 10-2. Yeah, how about Utah? Did you guys see the Utes and BYU yesterday? BYU scored 14 runs and lost 29-14.
Yeah.
And Utah is kicking themselves because they missed the extra point. I said 29-14 in baseball. Good Lord. Jansen says, just went to Bucked Up and got a drink. Does a Twitter DM work? Yes.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Did you tell him?
Absolutely. Did you tell him you heard about it on the Monty Show?
You got to make sure you tell him.
You got to make sure you tell him.
Yeah,
absolutely, bro. Twitter DMs work. Absolutely, the Monty Show.
I mean, you don't read your DMs, but you know.
I don't. Because I get a lot of DMs, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of, hey, there it is, Jansen, you stud.
Good boy, Jansen.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Jansen got the big game energy. I like it. I like it.
If you guys ever want to kick it, we'll flow.
Jansen's on the list.
Hey, he's on the list.
10 times, Jansen.
He's making a list and he's checking it twice.
He's making a list and he's checking it 17 times.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Jeremy Callahan says, bingo. David Sebesta says, I got lost in the Oklahoma panhandle. I listen, I would just dial 911. Just right now. Just if you're lost, you know. Fear the Deer, what's up? The Suns are bucking the NBA trend, shooting a lot from mid-range. That they're
see what he did there?
Bucking.
Well, so that's like a triple verbiage, right? Because it's fear
triple,
the deer.
It's triple verbiage.
Verbiage. Sorry.
Child.
Verbiage. So bucking like fear the deer, like Milwaukee Bucks, right? Hey, they're bucking the trend. That's number 2.
Bucking.
And then, hey, they're bucked up, bucking the trend. That's number C. So that was a triple.
See what you did there?
That was a triple right there.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Immaculate. KD is being humble right now. Ooh.
He is.
Ooh, that's a really good point. Instead of just taking over, he's trying to be a good teammate, not shooting enough. Well, I think Russ is a handful to deal with. And I know KD's your guy.
You mean Chris Paul? What you mean Russ?
Russell Westbrook.
Uh-huh.
On Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
I think is a handful to deal with. I think Russ is... Kevin Durant doesn't like physical, like most superstars.
Yeah.
And Russ is being exceptionally physical. He is putting... Did you guys see that last night? There was a still shot on TNT. Russ had a forearm on Kevin Durant's hip.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is in his stuff, dude. Like, you know what, Immaculate? I think you're right, but that's going to have to change. DeLambo says LeBron out here spying on opponents' playbooks, which I love.
Yes.
I do. Saul Goodman, is it me, or have we a bunch of old guys still playing? What's up with the youngsters? Are they almost bust? We got Chris Paul, Durant, George, Kawhi, Westbrook, and James. You're not wrong.
But they're still good.
You're not wrong.
They're still good.
They are. Should we... I hate to light the fuse. What's wrong with you? I don't want to.
Dude, please don't. Please don't.
It's going to go into crisis lockdown mode here at the house.
The NBA suspended Draymond Green for Game 3. Okay, we'll see you later. Say it and then run for the hills. This is a mistake.
I'm pissed about this.
This is a mistake. And I think here's the mistake. Should Draymond Green have been suspended? Yes. There is no doubt about this, right? This is Shams Charania yesterday saying that they expect Green to be suspended. Well, today he got suspended for Game 3. Shams, what happened, bro? You ain't no Woj. And then Bob Myers, the general manager of the Golden State Warriors, said, wow. Dude, I took a breath.
Wow.
That's happened to me a couple of times on this show lately. My bad. Ooh, that was heavy. Warriors GM Bob Myers on Draymond Green. Excuse me, I'm sorry. On Draymond Green's suspension, we've been here before. Once these decisions are made, there's no appellate court. It's over. You can react however you want, but it doesn't change the fact that he's not playing. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I don't necessarily have a problem with the suspension. I have a problem with the way they suspended him. What took so long? Joe Dumars was on ESPN, and he said that they couldn't make a decision. There was heavy debate and dissent on whether or not they should suspend Draymond Green. And I am here to tell you that it's not that they suspended him that I have the issue with. Mm-hmm. That's not what I have the issue with. It's how Draymond Green conducts himself.
My leg got grabbed. Second time in 2 nights. Referees just watch it. I gotta land my foot somewhere. And I'm not the most flexible person, so it's not stretching that far.
So you didn't really see where you were stepping? You just kind of...
I can only step so far. I'm pulling my leg away, so
what was
it is what it is.
What was the explanation they gave? I know they gave him a technical, then obviously you finger to it.
The explanation was I stumped too hard.
How hard was this on the ground for that long?
No, I wasn't surprised that he stayed on that long.
You said 2 times you've been held with Sabonis, both times?
No, it was Monk last game. Right on the baseline under the rim.
There's a couple of things here. Draymond Green deserved a suspension because of what Joe Dumars said, which is the reaction on the floor while they were trying to figure out what kind of foul it was an embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
Taunting the fans, flipping people off, mouthing off, refusing to leave the floor once it was a flagrant 2. I agree with that. Number 2 that Joe Dumars said, past behavior. Totally agree with that. You can't wait this long, in my opinion. And the other thing that I'm really upset about, how does Domantas Sabonis only get a technical foul and that's it? No fine, no suspension. Because you know what else Joe Dumars said on ESPN today? We wouldn't be here if Domantas Sabonis hadn't grabbed his leg. If he hadn't flopped and grabbed Draymond's leg, which, by the way, Chaboy said yesterday on the show, the only reason this happened is Domantas Sabonis is a little bitch. And he grabbed Draymond's leg.
It's ridiculous.
Excuse my French. This is the wrong way to handle this, man.
Uh-huh.
Again, hear me clearly. I'm not arguing that the suspension is unjust. I'm not arguing that. What I'm arguing is the fact that you cannot, in my opinion, wait this long, and you can't vilify one guy and let the other guy off the hook completely after you've said, hey, yeah, by the way, if he hadn't grabbed his leg, we wouldn't be here. That's what I have the issue with.
Yeah, and my biggest issue is that this isn't the regular season. It's the playoffs. And I think that needs to be said. If you're going to suspend a guy, and I'm with you on it. I don't disagree with the suspension itself, but what I disagree with is the lack of context to the suspension. And my biggest problem is that this series is over now. You've ended this series. Like, we might as well not play game 3 and 4. It's over.
Totally agree.
It's over. And so for me, I just think, like, if I was at the league office and I was sitting at the same desk as Joe Dumars, like, I would be sitting here saying, like, dude, like, why are we A, waiting so long, like you said, but B, why are we not making this even punishment? Because in my opinion, if you're going to flop and you're going to grab someone's leg, like, yeah, that's not as bad as, stepping on someone, I guess, but I just can't believe that there's no repercussion. I mean, I really don't get it. And by the way, I agree with the sentiment that the NBA is soft. This type of behavior, getting a flagrant 2 ejection and a suspension, is absolutely ridiculous to me, especially in the playoffs. Now, I agree, your past behavior is always going to catch up to you. Draymond made his bed, and in today's day and age of the league, that's why he got suspended. I get it. I agree with that. No problem with that. But I think in a bigger picture conversation, the league needs to toughen up a little bit on this, and they need to do something about the flopping and the constant, endless, just abusive.
But Sabonis, the point that Draymond made that I thought was a really good point, Domantas Sabonis ran through Kevon Looney's back the other night, no call. No call. Not a whistle. Nothing. And it was obvious that you could see Sabonis comes in, forearms Looney, who goes forward, and he gets the rebound and the putback, no call. And then Draymond Green, this whole thing happens. Sabonis grabs him by the leg. Okay, technical foul. Not an ejection, not a fine, not a suspension. At what point does the NBA fix this BS with the officials? Last night broke a streak of 13 straight playoff games lost by Chris Paul when Scott Foster's the official.
Yeah.
13 straight games Chris Paul had lost when Scott Foster's the official.
Yeah.
You think that's accidental? That's not accidental. Come on now.
Nope.
Come on now. That's crazy. Gary says, hey, Monty, I DM'd you on Insta. Enjoy that pizza. I saw all of his pizza. He sent me his pizza order. Way to go. You're in for 10-1. Absolutely. C. Kaufman, does GNC sell bucked up? Yes, they do. Absolutely. GNC carries bucked up products. Let's see. Brandon Unruh, my Royals are on pace to be the worst ever. No, the Cubs will catch him. You're fine. Keaton Critchlow. A little behind on the showgram. Hope I can make the list. Put me in, coach. Yes, we are giving away a $100 Amazon gift card today to celebrate 16,000 subs on the show. Hook it up. We are over 16,000. We're going to hook you guys up, as we always do. If you want 10-1 entry, all you have to do is show us that you're interactive with Bucked Up or Papa Murphy's or Tri-Day Trading. You name it. Send us a picture on Insta or Twitter. We'll put you in 10-1. Jackson Graham. Jax, what's up? The young guys are coming in, though. Look at Sacktown and OKC. Well, Fear the Deer will love you for the OKC comment, but I agree. I think OKC's got some of the best young talent, and we don't even know what Chet is, and we don't even know who they're going to wind up drafting.
By the way, Jackson Graham, how are you not a member, bro? After all the gifting that happened today, how are you not a member?
Yeah, Jackson.
Like, what is this?
Heck, Jackson Graham. Jackson's a great name with an X. By the way, you want to join the membership? There it is right there. $1.99 or $9.99 to win the $100 Amazon gift card. You have to be a member. And everybody who comments well and gives us a good comment, you're in the contest. We are tracking it. Roger Sales, what's up? Obviously, Westbrook found bucked up. See what he did there?
I see what he did there. Yeah,
he's working the comment section today.
Yes,
you know.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Fear the Deer. I am not a Russ guy, but that guy is giving every drop of himself at the moment credit where it's due. Dude, seriously. I don't know that any of us are Russ guys.
Nah.
But he's getting the job done. He absolutely. Jack says Shams lied to us all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. How is nobody pointing out that Shams' information was absolutely trash?
I think it's a very difficult way to make your living.
Yeah, well, that might be true, but you shouldn't be tweeting stuff about suspensions if you're not 100% sure. That's not a good look.
Yeah. Keaton Critchlow. Crazy thing is, last time this year, you guys were trying to get over 5,000 subs. It's insanity.
Okay.
The growth on this show is insane. Yes, sir.
Okay, I have a picture from the Tan Man himself that I would like you to put on the showgram here.
The Tan Man?
Yeah, the Super Soaker.
Really?
Mr. Train Man himself.
Really? Send it over.
I'm sending it over right now.
Send it over. I'll put it on.
We're doing the old airdrop here.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay,
there it is. Hey.
Oh, Tanner Plummer.
Yes.
Tanner Plummer.
He went in to Bucked Up, I'm assuming in Orem.
Tanner Plummer.
And got his Bucked Up.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Tanner Plummer. If this is really a picture of Tanner Plummer, I'm going to be stunned, but he's going, it is. Look at Tanner Plummer. Let's go. Tanner Plummer for the win, baby. Get after it, dude. Way to go, Tanner Plummer. He got the LFG burn on there. I love it. Absolutely stoked.
Okay, Lee Jensen has entry of the day right now.
Uh-oh.
Lee Jensen just came through with a video. Let me see. I'm going to need like 2-3 minutes to get this to you.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So if you're just tuning in again, not to be redundant, we're giving away an Amazon gift card. You have to be a member. And if you send us a picture like Tanner did, I don't know what happened.
That was me. Sorry.
Okay. Like Tanner did right there.
Yeah.
You get 10-1 entry, right? And the stronger the picture, I got to tell you, Tanner, you're the first one we've seen with an LFG burn.
Yeah, dude.
That's the unique product angle. That absolutely gets you an advantage. And look at that, Jaron Eccles wearing the Monty Show shirt. Is that
dude? That's
and a bucked up hat.
No, but look how much bucked up is behind him.
Oh my God!
You have to put that on the showroom, dude.
Oh my God, Jaron Eccles.
The guy deserves some love on that, dude. Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my God, Jaron Eccles.
Kidding?
See, you guys, this is what's fun about this show.
See, now we're getting going here.
Now you know
we're getting going here. Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
That was an awkward noise, and I don't know how I feel about that. That's incredible. Where is that? Is this it right here? Please be it right here. I believe it is. Jaron Eccles. You guys want to see awesomeness? Check this out. Let me get this banner off the screen. Look at Jaron Eccles. First of all, Monty Show Big 5-0 birthday shirt. Bucked up hat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cans of bucked up.
Yes.
The bucked up shaker cup.
Yes.
And the Monty Show on a TV behind him.
Yes.
You guys.
Yes.
You guys, come on now.
Yes.
You're going to have to
start stepping it up now. I mean, these entries are starting to get serious.
Dude, these are, and again, I tell you, Bucked Up is the official energy drink of the Monty Show.
Yeah.
Look at my guy with not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5 cans, a shaker, and a hat.
Yes.
And he's got the show on in the background.
It's incredible. On a TV, by the way.
Come on now. Come on, that's what we're talking about, my friends. Get that. We tell you every day, Bucked Up's the official energy drink. There's my guy. Okay, so Lee Jensen sent you a video.
Lee Jensen has sent me a video.
Okay, it's processing. Do you want to describe for the audience?
The video is Lee Jensen heading into a back room, into a safe.
We keep the most important stuff in the back.
Really?
Give it time. Wait for it. Wait for it. We got to go through double doors
here.
This
is heavily armored and protected.
Oh, it gets better. Wait, just wait for it here. Trust me.
Okay.
He's opened the door. We're almost there. We're almost there. Look at the safe.
The safe?
Look at the safe, dude.
He's putting in the code.
Let's go!
Oh! Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
Let's go!
Tell me that's not fire,
Lee
dude.
Jensen getting crazy. See, look at this, man. We got dudes. We got dudes doing the deal.
Go.
Let's go. See, I'm telling you, protect the Bucked Up energy. You put it behind not 1, 2 locked doors and a safe.
Yes.
That's it. Maybe that's what I need to do with my Bucked Up collagen that
Chris Karn has
using.
now sent us a photo.
Oh, see now the big dogs are coming in.
Yes.
Now look at the Tanner Plummer.
Dude.
With the LFG burn.
Tanner, you need to be careful, bro. You're looking awfully mature with this haircut and the burn. I mean, the only other thing you need is talk to Jet about a beard. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Casual.
Let's go. I love it. Bucked Up's getting their money's worth today.
Dude.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, so who's the front runner right now? Because I got to say, I feel like
it's Lee Jensen.
You think it's Lee Jensen all day?
Yeah, dude. I mean, this video.
We keep the most important stuff in the back.
So he voiced it.
Yes, he voiced it.
He unlocked one door. And then look at the effort behind the double lock split door, you guys. Like the effort counts.
Yeah. Now listen to him put in the launch codes here. So he gets the door open. Listen to the launch codes. Boom.
Hey, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You
Go,
guys.
dude.
I think Lee Jensen's got the lead. I think Lee Jensen's got the lead. Delaric, the only question should have been 1 or multiple games. Well, I don't disagree with that for Draymond. I don't disagree with that. Sebesta says Dumars cited Green's past offenses as a reason for the suspension. He did.
By the way, do we care that Mr. Dumars was employed by the Kings?
I don't.
Does that matter?
He was also employed by the Pistons. I mean,
yeah.
It feels like it does. It does. Fear the Deer says, I'd like to see Tanner win it, guys. He's been big time for the program. He's already won an Xbox off this show.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
This smells of effort, Sebesta says it does.
Yeah.
But are they wearing a fedora? Well, fedoras are pretty good. Brad Tanner says Tanner's head is not the Eagles logo. Well, and Tanner, I am a little disappointed. But look, it's the LFG burn.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on now. That's effort. I agree that's effort. Michael Peck says only one can, though. Come on. Well,
That's true.
Oh, breaking news.
Oh, boy.
Breaking Ja Morant news. Let me see if I can find it. Ja Morant is out for game 2 versus the Lakers. The Grizzlies have announced. Ja Morant is out. Oh, boy. This is a big flipping deal now. Ja Morant is out.
Uh-huh.
Are you? I have to think you're surprised by this.
A little bit, yeah. I think that people shouldn't doubt the Grizzlies, though, because they've played damn good basketball without him repeatedly.
9-11 without him.
Yeah, but I don't buy that. I mean, yeah, that's the record, but they play good basketball without him.
Wow. Ja Morant is out tonight versus the LA Lakers. Ja Morant out. Tried to test the hand in pregame. By what people are reporting, and was unable to give it a go. Ja Morant out. I think the Lakers are going to win this series now. I mean, if you take the first 2 games in Memphis, by the way, now you have to win if you're the Lakers, don't you?
Yeah.
Without Ja Morant,
to say the least.
Doesn't this become a must-win game? With Ja Morant being out for game 2, boy, now this becomes a big, big deal. This becomes a big, big deal. This is rough now.
Yeah.
This is rough. They're calling it right hand soreness for Ja Morant. Ruled out for game 2. Right hand soreness.
What was our original over-under line for Grizzlies Lakers?
I think it's going to have to change. That's got to change significantly now.
That has to change, yeah.
That number was a pick'em, 225.5.
Lakers are now -1.
Really?
And the over-under is now 225.
Wow. I think doesn't the money come in on the Lakers now? So you're saying the Lakers are minus -1.
No, I'm sorry. The Grizzlies still are -1. The Lakers are +1. Somehow.
Oh, the Grizzlies are still -1. Okay, so wow, that went the
that
wrong
changed.
way.
That went the other way.
That did go the other way.
Let me look into. I want to verify.
Guys,
that.
I'm telling you, this is a danger game. This is a danger game for the LA Lakers now because I think it's a must-win.
I totally agree.
Without Ja Morant in the lineup, how can you justify losing this game if you're LeBron and AD, D'Lo, Austin Reeves? Like these guys now have to really ramp up their effort because I think it's easy to emotionally let down knowing Ja's not going to be there.
Yeah, wow, this is crazy. So ESPN, you know how ESPN you can get the odds and they're provided by what is it, MGM I think or Caesars?
Caesars Sportsbook.
Okay. So what's crazy is if you go on Vegas Insider, who will give you lines from like every sports book in existence. What's crazy is that FanDuel it has the Lakers -1 and the Grizzlies +1. MGM has the Lakers +1.5, Grizzlies -1.5. Caesars has it as a pick'em. So there are definitely some varying opinions on who should be favored. I'm telling you.
What's the money line? Do you have money lines there?
Yes. Money line from FanDuel is -112 Lakers and -104 Grizzlies.
So there's nothing on the money line there.
Nothing. Everything is bet X to make 100. So 110. 105.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't know. I don't think I can do. Dude. This might be one of those games where you bet the quarters because this feels like a game you want to stay away. DraftKings has the Lakers 1.5 now, -1.5, 225, 110 on the money line. That just updated to 120 on the money line now.
Yeah.
So this is going to move significantly. Dude, I think it's a must-win for the Lakers. I think if they lose tonight, there's a chance they lose a series.
Yeah.
Honest to goodness, because Ja is not going to be out the entire series.
No way.
Michael Peck says, get the brooms. Mark Hale says, you made a big deal about a fedora on the 10K subscribers. I did. You put on a fedora, man, and everything's right in the world. That's what I'm saying. Mike M says it always works out for the Lakers, even if they aren't good. Well, they're good. Let's not confuse the situation. I'm telling with this lineup, the LA Lakers are capable of winning a championship. They are that good. And especially if Giannis is out in the East, if this back injury is that significant, the Lakers are capable of winning a championship. So I would tell you, be ready for that.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Sebesta says 0-2 hole there for Memphis. I think so.
But I think let's not skip over this. I think that it's really interesting to me that there's so much sway in who the boys in Vegas think are going to win this game and the lines you can get. Because you can bet the Lakers -1, you can bet the Grizzlies -1.5. Like, you can bet it as a pick 'em if you want. Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy.
At 220, DraftKings has a 223.5 on the over. Don't you have to go under now? I think you have to go under now without Ja.
Yeah, what is that? Like 112 each?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think you go under that. I think.
111.5 each? I mean, man.
I mean, you know what the shocking number is? Milwaukee's -8 tonight. I mean, I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that.
Dude, wild news, bro. That's crazy.
The NBA, but again, this goes back to, not to exacerbate the situation, but this goes back to the Pac-12. Every single day we're talking NBA. There's an NBA story. There's NBA news. There's the Pac-12 is irrelevant. Every day we're talking Big 12. The Pac-12 is irrelevant. Every day we're talking the Cubs finally won today. Pac-12 is irrelevant. NHL playoffs, Pac-12 is irrelevant. Like, the Pac-12 just every day falls further and further and further behind. Every day, every single day, man. I'm telling you, I don't I don't even know what you say about that. Like, the fact that Ja is out tonight, you got to bet the Lakers heavy. Yeah, exactly, Spangler. Take the under, yo. Think you have to. Delaric, Lakers don't win tonight, they will lose in 6. Totally agree. Don't bet this game. Simple as that. I don't know that you can. I don't know that you can. Sebesta says a lot of lines haven't updated. I would agree with that. Jansen says extra points for shotgunning a bucked up drink. Yes. Yes. Boston is winning the whole thing, Spangler says. Well, I still think there is dysfunction between Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I think that's a huge problem.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge problem. Fear the deer, you have to assume the Lakers stay healthy. Have to. Mm-hmm.
Even that's a huge risk for sure.
And I think that's exactly what James is saying. Brady Cook, Lakers are winning this series. You would think so. I mean, you guys, I'm telling you right now, this is a big, big deal.
Yeah.
This is a big, big deal. And, you know, you look at the Ja Morant, and you look at the fact that he's going to be stuck home. I mean, I hope he got the asado seasoning to make some wings tonight to watch this game. Barbecue Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com. Order online, no matter where you're listening to the show, coast to coast, around the globe, bbqpitstop.com, the very best in barbecue equipment. And again, whether you're a Traeger guy, a Big Green Egg guy, maybe you're a camp chef, maybe you ultimately like the Yoder smoker. It looks like a freaking tank. Maybe that's you. Doesn't matter. It's the best equipment, Barbecue Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com. Now, you want the accessories like ground mats, you want covers for your smokers, BBQ Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com, right? Barbecue Pit Stop's got you covered. Here's the other thing.
Facts.
Rubs, spices, seasonings, sauces, you name it. The asado seasoning, put it in your eggs. Please, I'm begging you. Just one time, do yourself the favor of getting to bbqpitstop.com, order online, and get the asado seasoning from Flavor Knuckles and put it in your scrambled eggs. You'll thank me. You'll thank me, because I'm telling you, it's the closest thing to sex you're ever going to get without it. You know what I'm saying? You with me? Anyway, so holla if you with me,
bro. What?
Anyway, the point is,
I'm so bricked up right now.
bbqpitstop.com. They have everything you need. But I know I say this all the time, but it's the people that make Barbecue Pit Stop so special, because they are just fantastic dudes to do business with. They are absolutely creme de la creme. the best of the best. And I would tell you right away that you've got to do business with good people. And when you have entrepreneurs and local business owners like Barbecue Pit Stop, don't shop big box. BBQ Pit Stop, Logan, Layton, Lehigh, Payson, the Jeezy, St. George. Of course, our good friends in Murray on State Street across from the mall. Barbecue Pit Stop, bbqpitstop.com. Chat with them anytime you want online on their website. But always make sure you tell them you heard about it on the Monty Show. Hey, Roger Sales is into the contest.
Yeah, I think he deserves a shout out on the program here.
There's no doubt.
We got to put him on the.
There's no doubt. Let me just find the picture.
Yeah, we got to get him on the showroom here, man.
I will work that. I had it, and I don't know why it went away. Go over here.
Yeah, please work it. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. Let me go over here. Let me hit done. Save the photos. Roger Sales. Look at the look on Sales.
Yeah, dude is enthusiastic, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's taken a minute. I have too many photos on my iCloud. I think that's the case. When that syncs, I'll put Roger's face on the show. 45 past the hour. Big NBA news if you're just tuning in. Ja Morant out tonight. They tip off in 45 minutes in Memphis against the Lakers, and Ja Morant is out. You know that he fell on his hand and essentially bent the fingers back. They're saying it's not broken, dislocated. They're saying it's soft tissue injuries, which to me says he's got cartilage issues in his hand.
Yeah.
Now, and he landed with his body weight on it. I don't know how you wouldn't. So I think that is a huge deal. And if you are the Memphis Grizzlies, I think you are terrified right now.
Yeah.
Because you have, again, this is just my opinion. I don't believe you have any way to win this series without Ja Morant. With all due respect to everybody else that's there, I just think if you are, if you're the Memphis Grizzlies and you don't have Ja Morant, there's just no way to win this series.
Yeah, I think what's tough is that Ja brings that sort of over-the-top nature that they really thrive on, and I think that, you could still lose to the Grizzlies without Ja. Like, I think people, we need to be careful with how far we take the Ja thing. This team is capable of beating you without Ja. Now, will they do that over the course of a 7-game series? No, probably not. No. But, yeah, could you lose tonight? Yes, you could still lose tonight. And I think that the Lakers need to, not that anyone's saying they're not, but they just need to bring that same level of intensity. They need to bring that same level of execution. And I really want to see them run more pick and roll with LeBron at the elbow extended, man. Do that. Abuse that. Like, the Grizzlies have no way to stop that. So I would expect a lot of that.
I would agree. Roger Sales, way to get bucked up, buddy. Good to see you. How about that right there? Roger Sales getting fully bucked up. Notice that he's got the bucked up T-shirt on. Notice he's got the Banff. Notice he's got the low stem drink there. He's got the shaker cup to hold it up. He's got the Monty Show Big 5-0 T-shirt in the background. Roger Sales is in 10-1 entries. You hit us with a picture of you interacting with our sponsors. That gets you in.
Yeah.
Patrick Malone. Any idea when we might hear more about the Jazz TV deal? Funny you bring that up. I was talking to a close friend of the program.
Sources.
Who said that they are working on final details and that Ryan is going to be very careful with this. As he should be. And I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and pretend to tell you that I know the timeline for that. Because I don't. But I'm telling you now that I think that they are very close. And the deal that they're going to do, if the people that I talk to at the Jazz are at all any kind of, if they're any kind of source and oh my God.
Bro, what are we doing over here? He did not.
Yes, he did.
He did not.
This homie shotgun.
Who is that?
This is Jansen.
Dude, this guy's a legend right here.
How do I get this off my phone, though?
Screen record.
Yeah, I'll have to screen record it. Let me go over here. You guys.
So the Jazz TV, real quick, he needs 2 minutes. The Jazz TV deal. Yeah, so what we know about that is basically what's been said. They're like Like we know some people, we've had some conversations, but what we know about that is that at a minimum, you're going to be able to get it on your phone with regularity, easily accessing Jazz games. But I think at the beginning of the show, Grum, today, we told you we expect TV news this week. And I think that TV news could definitely have an impact on the way Ryan Smith looks at the TV deal and what he wants out of it, based on just how far this news that we think is coming this week goes. Okay, anytime you're ready.
Bro, I can't handle it. I cannot handle it. My guy went in, dude. Let's go. I've got to edit this video, you guys. I think that news from the Jazz could come down at any moment. But I'm telling you, this is going to be a very big week for TV news, in my opinion. I think this is one of those deals where you're going to be surprised, and it's probably not going to be the most significant deal you've ever heard of, right? But I'm telling you that there's going to be some news that you should really pay attention to, because I think when you get into, and I'm trying to be diplomatic about this, when you get into the territory that we're talking about, it is at some point the Pac-12 is going to have to get on board. That's as far as I'm willing to go with it. But when you hear the news that is, it's an MLV file, Jake.
Airdrop it to me.
I'm telling you that when you get into the news that we're talking about, you really have to make sure that you cover all your flanks. And I'm telling you guys, I think the Pac-12 is in real trouble here. And I just continue to say it. The Pac-12 is going to be in this position where they have nowhere else to go. And they're probably there right now. But there's going to be news this week that is going to be like, how did that happen? But we couldn't do it. And it's going to be it's going to be frustrating. And I think it's going to be very interesting. That's where I'll leave it.
Pac-12 fans going to be pissed.
I don't know. Brady Cook says, who do you guys like winning this whole thing? What whole thing? NBA championship, I think, after what I saw from Book last night, if he can do that, if Devin Booker can play the way he played last night, the Suns become far more dangerous. If Giannis is healthy, I don't know how you're not looking at the Bucks. I mean, they are veterans. They have good balance when Giannis is on the floor. Him being out of the equation makes them a very beatable team. Thank you, Jake. I think that if I had to guess right now, I think the Lakers and Suns are very difficult to beat, and I think Sacramento is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
And I know that doesn't help you at all because that doesn't narrow it down. I think you're looking at a situation where you just don't know. You don't know what Sacramento is or is not.
Yeah, my thing on Sacramento is that they have a distinct advantage over the Warriors in that series with the way they play and how the game pans out. What I want to see out of Sacramento is, can you beat a championship caliber team? Because I think very clearly now, without Draymond, and even with Draymond, there were a lot of questions about whether Golden State was that team. So that's what I think you got to look for out of Sacramento.
Yeah, I think Sacramento has to prove that they can do the job.
Yeah.
If we're being totally honest.
Yeah.
Sacramento has to prove that they can do the job. Because if they can't do the job, I mean, there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Jansen's video up here. This is amazing. This is, my guy is popping a hole in the bottom of the can. Okay, the key gets stuck. He gets that out. That's a can of bucked up Gamer, big game. Now watch him pop the top here. This is incredible.
Okay, we're trying.
Here we go. Listen to
this.
It's carbonated, so you know what's coming.
Look at the passion. Look at the lean.
You know what's coming, right?
Here it comes.
Let's go!
Oh my God!
Let's
dude.
go!
I am so here for this today.
I am so here for this. Dude, that's freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. UVU for life, Jansen. Way to go, dude.
Oh boy.
I love it.
Okay, now we got some heat, bro.
Now we got some heat.
So it's Jensen and Jansen.
Yes, Jansen's there for sure.
That's the type of creativity that I'm talking about, bro.
That was
That's
phenomenal.
what I'm talking about.
That was phenomenal. David wants to know where was the smash the can on the forehead. Don't, please.
Don't
we don't need.
Him. He doesn't need another 300 milligrams.
Or a concussion. Or a concussion. Jansen said, I had to burp so bad. Jeremy Callahan says, time to bust out the bong.
Dude, you know what I mean?
Oh, my God. Jacob DeLambo says, takes me back to my college days at Dixie. Let's go. Jansen said, I should have smashed it on my head. No. Jansen, don't do that. No concussions. I'll go buy another one if I have to. No. Well, yeah, go buy another one, but no. Fear the Deer says, send the D-fib to Jansen. Seriously. See, this is what I love about this show. We're just sitting here having fun talking about sports. That's the essence of this show. That is absolutely the essence of this show. 34 minutes away from Lakers and Grizzlies. We'll have live, not play-by-play for you. But as always, as our guy Gary found out today, the best way to get your pizza is going to Papa Murphy's Pizza. Use the promo code Monty25. But my friends, not only do they have a medium 2-topping for $6.99, they've got the marinara meatball.
At Papa Murphy's, we do more than just pizza. We do meatballs and marinara.
Papa Murphy's does meatballs?
Oh, I think you mean I do the meatballs and marinara?
And how do you do it, Dad?
How do I do it? How do I do it?
Well, we do it with savory ground beef
covered in tangy marinara. That's how, honey.
At Papa Murphy's, we make great pizza.
And don't forget the meatballs.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Papa Murphy's Pizza. Make sure you get the Papa Murphy's mobile app. It is the easiest way to order your Papa Murphy's Pizza. Use the promo code Monty25 to get 25% off your purchase. $25 or more, and I'm telling you, the marinara meatballs.
Bomb.
Hey, by the way, what's coming? The new pizza is coming soon, right?
Yeah, not allowed to talk about it yet.
Okay.
Can't do it.
We saw the new commercials.
3 days to go.
For Papa Murphy's Pizza. I'm pretty stoked about the new ones. My whole house smells like Papa Murphy's right now. It's nuts. It's the way life should be.
Yeah. Come on.
By the way, real quick, because we talked about nutrition yesterday. I went home last night, and Mrs. Monty, who's got like
Monty?
Hey, I'm a baller, look how much money I make kind of job.
Ain't no reset.
You know. She made sweet potatoes. I had two, essentially an entire sweet potato with black beans and mango pico on top. Dude, you can't even tell what that is. You can tell what that is. It was amazing. And the output this morning was freaking phenomenal. Freaking phenomenal, dude. We were listening to, I will admit this before we get to the top of the hour here.
Ain't no reset.
We were listening to fart videos today. There was a guy who pulled a prank in a public restroom where he went in there and just was like making crazy farting noises. And the people were freaking out. The people were absolutely losing their minds.
Hugh Janus.
I mean, it was
incredible.
Amazing. Renee Roca says, so basically another butt cleanse. Bro, no. Man, that whole colonoscopy prep last week, 1 week ago, I was dead. I was dead.
It's internal.
CJ Vance says, Joe was my favorite jazz man probably since D. Will or AK. Well, Fear the Deer likes you a lot. Can you imagine the reaction if a new guy rolls in the program right now? Oh my God. I'm sorry. That would be my reaction. Michael Peck says someone's going to have to get a bucked up tattoo to top Jansen. I think so.
Yeah, dude. That was a quality entry, bro.
Yeah, Jansen may have it on lock.
Yeah, that was a super quality entry.
Yeah, he may have it. He may have it on lock. In all seriousness, like.
And how long do we have? When are we doing this?
31 minutes
okay.
From right now. 31 minutes. So Jansen, people ain't got a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Jansen. We'll see what happens. Jansen says, I'll get a bucked up tattoo. Dude.
Don't.
My guy.
Chill out.
Love you, man.
The ink isn't dry yet.
That's awesome. Jacob DeLambo, the chocolate syrup spray prank in a public bathroom is priceless. Oh, my God. My question is, if you're in a bathroom and somebody sprays chocolate syrup or what you think is poop underneath, I never understand why people reach underneath the stall to the other side where the chocolate syrup came from.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? You know. McKenna Tech Dan, who's the first one to get a tattoo of Monty like the classic Jim Rome one?
Yeah, do it.
I'd pay for it. Just saying. Let's go to Michael Bergfalk.
Yeah.
He'll tattoo my face and these nuts, you know. Or if someone puts bucked up and ranch in a blender and then bongs it.
Dude.
That might top him.
Dude. Bro. Dude, stop.
These food challenges always work. You guys remember all the drink as much water as possible.
Dude, don't do the cinnamon challenge. Please.
Please don't. Yeah, don't do the cinnamon challenge. That would be bad. Pete Thamel, with a portal overhaul thanks to 37 transfers and a top 10 recruiting class that includes the country's top skill players, USC's roster flip has reaffirmed Lincoln Riley's belief in the school's branded potential. The 2023 class is the best class by far in the country. So remember, everybody was saying, oh yeah, USC can't pull anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln Riley sucks. Dude, you're not, I'm telling you, they're going to win the entire,
What now?
the whole
Let
thing.
me tell you what now.
They're going to win the entire thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to break it to you. USC is above and beyond, dude. Jeremy Callahan, pretty soon it'll be like Fear Factor.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
No. Okay. There's plenty of toast for all the butter. What's the plan for the big date tonight? 35 minutes from right now, we're going to tell you that.
Ain't no reset.
35 minutes from right now. Because we got to have a conversation about that. Fear the Deer. It's going to take some serious Growcock creativity from here.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be tough to beat Jansen.
Jansen's got it in a place where he's like a foot from the hole, and all he's got to do is tap in at this point. That's it.
Are you done?
What?
Oh, he's a foot from the hole.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Oh, just put it in, dude.
Yeah, just put it in.
Stop.
All I have in this world is my balls
and my word.
And I don't break them for
anyone. Jansen, I'll push the bar further than you can imagine. I don't want to imagine.
Dude,
that
was far enough, man. I don't want you to go that.
That's enough, please.
Yeah, dude, you don't need to go that far with it, man.
McKenna Tech Dan just tapped it in. Jeremy Callahan, yes. We all know there ain't no reset, but with the challenges, might need a reset.
Ain't no reset.
Tom says, whoa, hey now. Roger Sales, I thought it was a raffle. Pick was to get in. Well, but when you do what Jansen did, I mean, we could do a raffle. I can put them all in the system, man. You know, more breaking news.
What are we doing today, dude? Like,
more breaking news.
Why do we need to have all this breaking news?
And it's breaking news.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
It's breaking news on the Golden State Sacramento series.
Oh, boy.
Anybody want to guess what it is? Anybody want to guess what it is?
You
probably don't.
Draymond probably got another suspension for punching someone in the face.
No, that's not it. That's not it. Breaking news in the NBA. Sacramento Kings coach.
Oh, how nice. Oh. Isn't that cute?
Sacramento Kings coach Mike Brown has won the 2022-2023 NBA Coach of the Year. I don't know who would have even been a close second.
Yeah, I mean, after teaching this guy how to flop and grab legs like that, I mean, I don't know how we couldn't have voted him even, I don't know, man. I mean, that's just incredible,
I just want to thank you all.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, Dana. Like, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Another day.
Waves in opposition.
Another Jake slandering people.
Hiscock.
Are you telling me right now that he didn't earn that? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that he earned it. The technique grabbing the leg was incredible.
I mean, come on now.
He did.
Tom says, Mike Brown, well done, a future legend in the coaching world. Well, you know what? And I know this will piss people off, but Steve Kerr's coaching tree is becoming something.
Yeah.
Because my dude, Mike Brown, is off of that coaching tree.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you want a sure thing, Steve Kerr's coaching tree or theadvocates.com. I mean, pick which one you want because they're both a sure thing because you're getting greatness for both.
Facts.
And when you go to theadvocates.com, you get the best injury attorneys in the business. Theadvocates.com, where you can chat with an attorney live online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for free. See, because at The Advocates, you never reach into your pocket. You don't pay them ahead of time. You don't pay the advocates until they win your case. UtahAdvocates.com, theadvocates.com. If you've been in a wreck, if you've gotten hurt in a car accident, somebody hits you because they're driving distracted or they run a red light or they're eating or whatever they're doing. We saw a lady putting on like a lot of makeup in her car today on the way to work this morning. Can't be doing that. I can't be doing that. You didn't deserve to get in that accident. Did you get hurt at work? And they're like, oh, no, take it easy. A few days off, put some ice on it. You'll be fine. No, friends. You didn't deserve to get hurt at work. Call the advocates or get to them at their website, theadvocates.com, where you can, again, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? If you get hurt at work and they're like, oh, we're going to take care of you. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Go home, get to theadvocates.com, chat with an attorney live online for free. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You can only win when you go to the advocates. You didn't deserve to get hurt in that wreck. You didn't deserve to get hurt at work, but you do deserve an advocate at theadvocates.com. Biggest stories in sports today. I don't think there is any doubt about it. The continued rumors around the Big 12, Pac-12, I think it continues to be this story that just won't end because I think there is no end for the Pac-12. We're already there. Because I don't see that there is a game-changing deal to be made in the TV space.
Yeah.
And if there was, it would have been made already. I think the Pac-12's in trouble, and we hear every day about this deal and that deal, and I'm telling you, today is Wednesday. The rest of this week, there's going to be deals announced. And the deals that I know are coming, you're going to be like, man, how did the Pac-12 not get in on that deal?
Mm-hmm.
And how did this person do it, but the Pac-12 couldn't do it? That absolutely is what you're going to hear. And Jake, the thing that I worry about is I don't know how any of this ends well for Utah, for Oregon State, for Washington State. Like I think the little guys are going to get crushed in this. And I put Utah in that category because if and when the Pac-12 dissolves, where does Utah go? The answer is I don't know what the answer to that question is.
Yeah, and I think the real comment that needs to be made is that Utah's allowed this to happen to themselves. Utah's put themselves in a position by taking a stance of indifference almost, taking a stance of hey, like we're gonna wait and see. And I understand that. I guess I respect that decision, but I like I've always said, we get to a place where the Pac-12 melts down. And you're left with a decision of Big 12, Mountain West, I guess the Big 10, if you want to keep that as an option, even though I don't think that's an option.
I don't think that's an option.
Yeah, I don't think that's an option, but let's just for conversation's sake say it's an option. You're looking at this and you're saying, okay, Mountain West is not even really an option for us. The Big 10 we know doesn't want Utah. That's been said multiple times and confirmed by basically everybody and their mom. So it really
everybody and their mom.
Yeah, it really is Ann Jansen. And it really is a situation where it's the Big 12. And I don't understand why Utah can't set aside the educational piece a little bit and say, yeah, you know what? We do love being affiliated with Stanford and Cal and institutions of higher learning. Absolutely. I don't think there's anyone in the land who wouldn't want to be affiliated with those schools. Absolutely. But it comes at a price, and Stanford's shown that price for them is fine. They don't give a damn about sports, could care less. their education or die, and sports just happens to occur on the piece of land that they own. That's where Stanford's at, in my opinion. Utah needs to take a different route, but that's why I say, if you're a Utah fan, you need to be paying attention to this topic like closely. And I'm telling you, Utah fan is jaded because they feel like we're better than the Big 12. We're better than a lot of other conferences. And I think that's what ultimately leads to their problems.
Well, and when we sit here and we talk about, what is the solution for the Pac-12, there's not one.
No.
There's not one. I think the only thing that you can do if you are the Pac-12 is to make one step that saves you, and that is to create new non-television revenue streams, non-distribution revenue streams. And again, I point simply to the Big 12 because this is exactly what Brett Yormark is doing on a regular basis, whether it's his projects in Kansas City, going to Mexico, going to Rucker Park, the All-Pro Day in Dallas at the Cowboys facility, all of these marquee events that have brought them significant attention and made them more valuable to corporate sponsors. That's what the Pac-12 is missing, the it factor. Hey, you know what? We're Coca-Cola and we've got to get involved with the Pac-12 because they're in Mexico. Hey, they're in the inner cities. Hey, they're doing XYZ. You've got to get involved with that. Moms and dads that have football players that want to go to the NFL. Hey, well, you know what? We're going to do a pro day at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That's a high-profile, made-for-TV event. There's no question about that. The cameras will be rolling at the Cowboys facility for the Big 12 Pro Day. It makes all the sense in the world. That's a high-profile event where all the scouts will be on that day, where all the best football players in the conference will be that day. You want to be one of those football players. It gives you a chance to shine in front of all of the most important decision-makers in the NFL. The Pac-12 doesn't have that. I point to Kansas City because that's where the Big 12 basketball tournament is and will be for the foreseeable future. But what did Brett Yormark do in Kansas City? He brought in a DJ, a guy named Shaquille O'Neal, to play a set in Kansas City. They're making it culturally a must-be part of. They're making it athletically. Hey, I've got to be in Kansas City. It's the Big 12 basketball tournament where I can see Shaq be a DJ, where I can get great food, where I can meet great people. I can network and make money and create these long-standing relationships. So what are we talking about here? Must-have events. Tell me the must-have event in the Pac-12. Is it Pac-12 Media Day? Certainly it's not. Is it the Pac-12 basketball tournament? Certainly it's not. What is it?
I honestly think it's the Rose Bowl, and that's not even part of the Pac-12.
Not anymore, it's not.
But if you think about it, hasn't that been the biggest thing that's happened in the Pac-12's footprint, if you will? I can't think of another thing.
I think I look at the Pac-12 championship game at Levi Stadium had been a disaster. It was not a good facility. It was not a good turf to play on. The whole thing was just really poorly done.
Yeah.
Year after year, and did not draw excitement, did not draw fans. It was not a full house. You look at the SEC championship game in Atlanta, or you look at the Big Ten championship game, or whatever you want to point to. They're played in these big stadiums in Indianapolis and Atlanta where there's a ton of fans.
But you know what it is? It's funny you say that because I feel like a lot of, in the NFL as an example, some of the biggest, Tom Brady's come back from down 28-3, right? All indoor games where it can be an absolute scene and you can just do all this stuff that an outdoor stadium doesn't let you do. And I think the Pac-12 struggles to understand what's relevant to the person that they want watching their product. Because I'm not confident. I have to be honest with you. And we talked to some people when it comes to this topic. I'm not confident that the Pac-12 truly understands how to reach the person that they want to reach. I don't think they understand the art of that. I agree. And I think that's why they have the standpoint they do on streaming. I think that's why they have the standpoint they do on education in some ways, because if you did know how to reach those people, that need to watch your product, you wouldn't be so steadfast. The education thing, I'm with it. I understand why it's important, but they are too far over that way. They need to come back this way. Stay on the education side of the line, if you will, but just come to the middle a little bit and be more aggressive And then ultimately, you wouldn't be in this position, just like the SEC is not in this position, just like the Big Ten is not in this position. And that's what I think the PAC will just never grasp.
Well, and I look at events like the Maui Invitational.
Perfect.
I look at like when you have big events that are must draws, how does the Pac-12 fix that? Because even now, if you're losing UCLA, arguably one of the best basketball brands in the entire country, okay, USC, all right, you can deal with that in basketball. But what they have got to go all in on basketball. Because Brett Yormark is proving that it's a revenue stream. And if you look at Fox being the basketball partner with the Big 12, because, I mean, undoubtedly they are with 60-something% of the inventory.
Yeah.
You add Gonzaga basketball, now you're cooking with gas. Does adding Gonzaga basketball to the Pac-12 have the same bang or value that adding Gonzaga basketball to the Big 12 has? Well, absolutely not. It doesn't. And I think that Brett Yormark is well aware of that. Frankly, I think that Gonzaga basketball is well aware of that. And I think it's this thing where you run into this buzzsaw that you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. And I think, I honestly, if I'm the Pac-12, I'm getting out of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I am not doing my tournament in Las Vegas anymore. They've got the NBA Summer League. Like, you've got bowl games. Like, all this stuff that's happening in Vegas, the Pac-12 is an afterthought there. It is, again, you're not getting the must-see tournament event. You're not getting that. And I don't know what the answer is, because now, you know what? If it were me, I would probably go to Los Angeles. That's where Pac-12 Media Days has historically been. I would go to Los Angeles, whether I have a team there or not. It at least gives me an event in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And gives me a foothold that maybe I can have extra recruiting, or I would do it in Los Angeles. All the hotels are there. There with the Clippers' new arena, the Rams' new stadium. I mean, obviously, Crypto.com. Like, you have premier facilities to host these events. I would freshen it up. I would do it new, and I would bring out the superstars. I'd bring out Hollywood. I'd bring out my biggest alums. I'd blow it up every single day. It's what we said about the Utah Jazz jersey reveal last year.
Yeah.
Give me Stockton and Malone rolling out in new jerseys, man. Not a photo shoot with Jordan Clarkson.
In his Lamborghini.
Right? Like, the Pac-12 has got to find the theatrics. They've got to find the spectacular. You know, like, I have a friend of mine that works at, I believe it's Workday. They had their like top salespeople out, and Pitbull performed for their top salespeople. How are you getting outdone by Workday, Pac-12? Are you serious? Like, that's the kind of level thing that we're talking about.
Yeah, you know, and I think about things like, you know, you think about other events that have been happening lately. You know, you look at like earlier in the college basketball season, the aircraft carrier games, or like these one-off events that are already taking place. Like, you got to get in on those at some point. You got to, and this is sort of the vicious cycle you find yourself in, because nobody wants to watch Oregon basketball versus Gonzaga on an aircraft carrier. Now, Izzo and Michigan State versus Gonzaga, yeah, people will watch that. That's good for ESPN. And I think when you look at the combination of, hey, we're playing our Pac-12 championship game at Levi Stadium, home of the worst turf ever, or worst grass ever, if you want to call it that, combine that with everything that you just talked about, where you have these companies that are signing big stars and doing things, and it's like, it's just so clear that the leadership in the Pac-12 doesn't value any of this. It almost feels like you want to have a conference where it's like, all right, little Jimmy's going to show up with his book bag and his pencil, and then after school, we're going to play a little pickup basketball. Like, that's what it feels like to me sometimes. It doesn't feel like a professional sporting league the way the Big Ten or the SEC. And I do think it needs to be said, the Big 12 didn't used to feel like some, you know, grand, amazing conference. It didn't. But they made changes.
Yeah.
And now it does. And it can be done. I'm just not confident that the combination of George Kliavkoff and the leadership of these schools can get it done. That's the problem.
So my guy Avery is sending me DMs with the WAC football numbers.
Yeah.
On ESPN Plus. Again, I know I get kicked in the balls every time I say Utah Tech is a juggernaut. They average 15,000 views per game on ESPN Plus.
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
That's pretty good. And it wasn't like they were by far the best. And I'm just like Utah Tech is doing what ESPN should be doing with the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Like, how is the little whack? Like, how is Utah Tech a draw on ESPN Plus? That's amazing to me. I just look at this and everything that happens. Utah Tech is pulling big numbers for WAC football. 15,000 views. That's pretty good for Utah Tech.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just go back to you look at this Pete Thamel story from ESPN on USC. Lincoln Riley is out here talking about the fact that he tore his roster apart and rebuilt it. And he's talking about how he took apart the top half and bottom half of his roster and brought in veteran top performers and put top high school athletes on top of that. You're losing the only one that you have that is a mega draw in college football. And again, this is not a slight. This is not a slight on Utah. It's not. Utah does not draw the water that USC draws. And Los Angeles, they're going to be missed.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen, in my opinion, is I think USC is going to be an absolute juggernaut this year. Yeah. An absolute juggernaut. I think they're going to be really difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
Provo Cougar fan. I thought the Sun Belt and WAC are unifying into a new conference. They are. They absolutely are. Tanner says, again with Utah Tech talk. All I can say is they are a sleeping giant, dude. They are a sleeping giant. Jacob DeLambo, Utah Tech fans are crazy loyal. Yes, they are. Tanner Plummer, okay, Mount, why don't the PAC just add Utah Tech? Okay. Hey, man, you guys keep laughing. You guys keep sleeping. You keep sleeping on my dudes in St. George.
Come on, let's go, Schlep Rock.
The Jeezy's lit, dude. I'm telling you. Utah Tech is going to be, I don't know how long it's going to take, but they will be. You watch. Gary, Hank Hill likes cooking with a specific type of gas. He does. Do you know who Hank Hill is, Jake?
No.
Thank you. Provo Cougar fan. The DN ran a story today, Deseret News. BYU has sold out its football season tickets. Yes, they have.
Mm-hmm.
This whole BYU, see, again, not to keep kicking the Pac-12 in the balls. BYU fans are so pissed that they can't get season tickets, and tickets are sold out for the entire season.
Were we talking about BYU or Colorado?
I'm telling you. Colorado sold every single ticket for the football season.
What now? Let me tell you what now.
BYU's out of season tickets.
I thought you said Colorado sold every seat in the stadium for every game.
Deion Sanders has not coached a game.
Oh, shit.
I said his name, by the way.
I know he's no Lincoln Riley, but, it's fine.
Deion Sanders has not coached a game.
Yeah.
They sold every available ticket for the upcoming football season. Everyone. Not season tickets. Every individual seat for every home football game is sold out of Colorado. You think he's a hype machine? Do you think people are excited about that? Breaking, earth-shattering, rectally sphincting news.
Okay.
Do you know what the news is?
Hugh Janus.
I mean, I think he does have a huge anus. I could be wrong.
Ain't no reset.
Bad news if you are a fan. Fear the deer.
It's not the best situation, and we all know that.
I'm not so fearing the deer tonight. Because Miami, the line's going to shift here. You guys know where I'm going with this? Of course you do. Giannis Ante, your daddy's mama, Tecumpo and donuts and shit. Giannis is out tonight. Now, it is Shams, so he's probably going to start. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Buck star Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play in Game 2 versus the Heat.
Back is broken.
Oof.
Spinal.
Oof. And, of course,
I broke my back.
You guys saw the fall You guys saw the fall.
Oh dear.
That Giannis took.
Yeah.
Right? You guys saw the fall.
Yeah.
He is out.
Final.
He is out. Like, can they win without him? I'm telling you they cannot.
No.
And please, don't be that guy that's like, oh, we got to change the charge rule. No, we don't.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
No, we don't.
Don't need to change the charge rule, dude.
No, we
charge
don't.
rule is just fine.
No, we don't. No, we don't. The charge rule is fine. Giannis Antetokounmpo will not play tonight. By the way, check that line on the Lakers game if you don't mind.
Okay.
This is a big deal now. This is a very big deal. And I know we talk about this all the time here on the Monty Show. These injuries, they're going to happen. When you play as much basketball as Giannis has played, you're going to get hurt like this. And you play the style he plays where you lack, a deft touch around the rim and you bully a lot of people. This is the stuff that's going to happen.
Lakers -1.5.
So the Lakers are officially now -1.5. I would expect a lot of this Bucks line to move. I mean,
the Bucks line has not updated yet.
So you're telling me that Memphis is now +1.5?
Correct.
Wow. I'm surprised that's the number. I would bet.
Over-under's at 223. I think that's still the same.
That's not the same. No, that's not the same. It's down from 225. I would absolutely, positively, let's make you some money. Monty makes you money right here on the Monty Show. Lakers at Memphis tonight, +1.5 for Ja in the Grizz, the Ja-less Grizz.
The Milwaukee line is officially updated.
And it is
-6 to Milwaukee.
Man, I think you got to. That's tough. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
Lakers, Grizzlies, +1.5 for Memphis, 223, 5:30, which is about 3.5 minutes on TNT. I'm in on the Lakers all day long. I have told you guys repeatedly that I think they are a very dangerous team. The problem is you can't go money line here. I think if you're smart and if you truly have to bet this game, I would tell you bet the props on this game. I would absolutely go LeBron for the first basket +290. So you bet 100 to win 290. I love props like that when you don't know, but there's a prop that I love even more than that. Anthony Davis over 24.5.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's -115.
Yeah.
Don't love that one at all, but look at Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves over 15.5 points +105.
Reeves, 31 minutes, 3 of 5 from 3, 23 points last game.
I think you got to take the over on that.
Yeah. AD, 22 points, 12 boards, 10 of 17, 37 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's probably where
I
would.
like AD for 30 tonight, bro. I feel like he's going to get his.
Yeah. I think that's probably where I would go. But you can buy some lines on this game. Like Grizzlies -7 is +220. Memphis by 8.5 is +265. But the Laker props are terrible right now. Lakers by -9.5 are -475. Ooh. Yeah, everybody's on the Lakers right now.
We have a late entry into the bucked up sweepstakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, wait. Let's make our picks and then we'll do that.
Make the picks.
I'm going to take the Lakers to win cover, and this game's going to go under.
Yeah, no, not under.
Under 223?
Yeah, they were at 240 plus last game. And Ja had, what did Ja have? Ja only had 18 last game.
Yeah, you knock 18 points off of that, and where are you at?
Yeah, I guess. I'm saying the Lakers win. Obviously, they cover. I think it goes over, but I have a record of not making you money, so
Ooh, do I let you convince me to change my opinion? I don't know. I am gonna say no. I'm not changing my opinion. I'm going to go Lakers win cover under.
Okay.
Your win cover over. Miami Heat at the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
I think this is the most difficult game of the night. By the way, you're saying this number is different, right? You said it's -6.
It is now -6.
How is that possible?
-6 for Milwaukee. Over/under is 217.5. There is some bread to be made on Miami. They are +198.
Ooh.
And you can actually, just kidding. You can get them with Caesars. You can get them +278. And with WinBet, you can get them +290.
Is that right?
Yeah, so there's some money there.
Yeah, I think if I were you, I would recommend that you get an alternative spread on this. Just for fun, because of course we're not talking about betting money. Right?
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude. Yeah, nobody bets
Miami
money.
Heat -5 is +340. I'm on that all day. That's the one I would go for. 340, because anything under that, it's 310, 295, 265. I'd be Heat -5 to cover -5 +340. Hell yeah. That's where I would be on it. I'm going to take the Heat to win.
The cover, though, dude. The cover's tough.
Well, they just have to win. Under. Am I under on this? That's tough because you would think, although Milwaukee's going to struggle to score, man. Under. Miami wins outright under the 217.5. Where do you go on this?
Man. Dude, 217 is a low-ass number, bro.
Yeah, it's a very low
That
number.
is a low,
very low number,
dude. What is that? That's going to be... God, that's tough, bro. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I agree with you about Miami. I like them to win this game without Giannis.
I mean, do you believe that each team will score more than 108 points?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I think, yeah, I guess I'm with you, bro. Yeah. Miami wins. Obviously, that means they cover. And, yeah, it goes under. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie's way too big, by the way. It's 10 megabytes.
Yeah, that should... Try again.
What do you mean?
That's... You were in the wrong section.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Now it says 9 megabytes. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So our last, I think this has to be our last entry.
One, yeah.
Has to be our last entry.
Now, this is from
Gary.
This
is Gary.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this. I have not seen this. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see what is Gary entered. Oh, it's his Audi. Oh, it's his Audi with the bucked up Miami on the hood.
Well, S4.
That is, Jansen won.
Jansen's.
Jansen's better than that. I mean, this is the winner, right? Look at all that spilling. Look at the spillage. But let's be honest. The belch is what wins this here. You and I both know it. The belch is what wins this one here, right? Because, look, he's about to pop that top. Let's go. Getting it done. Look how easy it is for him.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's skilled, bro.
Look how easy. Dude, this is not your first rodeo. My God.
Here it comes. Wait, here it comes.
Oh, pushed a little bit, but a little bit of a push. You needed to let it move a little bit, but I appreciate it was deep.
Okay, now let's play Lee Jensen's because I want to give.
We keep the most important stuff in the back.
Okay, here's Lee Jensen.
Stuff is in the back.
With his bucked up under lock and key. And I like that I kind of like what you pointed out here as he goes through the first double door. Right? Actually, this would be the second door. Listen to the keypad. I mean, that makes it feel like this is Jason Bourne type stuff. Right? And there it is. The pink lemonade low stem bucked up.
Boom.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think Jansen's... Well, let's put it to the people.
All right,
Jansen,
let's put it to the people.
Jansen or Lee Jensen?
I think Gary says Jansen easily has the dub. Tanner, Fear the Deer, Tanner has won a prize. Well, Tanner did come through with the picture. Tanner Plummer with the LFG burn.
Once Lee Jensen opens the door on video, now
we in a different place. But I mean, how much, dude? Like you have all this awesomeness. You know, like it. It's tough to ignore, dude. It is tough to ignore. And I agree. The only thing that I'll say is the reg can.
Yeah, it's clean, bro.
The reg can.
It's clean.
And I love that everybody latched on to bucked up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think my guy.
This is a winner, bro.
I think my guy's got the
so
win.
Crazy.
I think my guy's got the dub.
The lanyard on the keys too just adds to it.
Yeah, it's got a very college feel to it. It's got a very with the graphic hoodie. You know, like he's in a bathroom. Look at the hand. Look at the hand.
Well, because you know what he knows. He's gonna make a mess.
Yes. Yes, it's well thought out. It's well thought out. You know,
dude, he's just pounding that thing.
Goddamn right he is. Here, a little bit of a push. A little bit of a push. Yeah, see, a little bit of... That is the worst feeling when you drink something carbonated and you feel like your chest is going to explode. You know.
Dude, then he went in for a second.
Shaka bra. Yeah,
go,
Jansen's the winner. And I love you, Tanner. I love you, Tanner.
Yeah, appreciate you.
But, you know.
Yeah, excellent perforance today, Jansen.
I agree.
You are the winner.
Jansen's the winner of the $100 gift card to celebrate 16,000 subs. We are about to get underway in Memphis. Oh, my God, that hand of Ja. They're showing the replay of Ja hurting his hand.
Oh, we get Iron Eagle. Let's go,
we
baby.
do. Iron Eagle on the Lakers in
Let's
Memphis
go.
tonight. Tanner says check the group chat.
I know. You put a video in here talking about how we come in. I get it.
Okay. I didn't see that. I think, no, dude. You know. Play it. Yeah, just hold it to the microphone.
Okay, I haven't heard this one.
Well, I told you I was coming, and here I come.
Whoa!
Hold on. The show on the Xbox the Monties did not want me to have. I'm kidding, of course. And if you don't believe me, here's the proof.
Wait, what's the
See the controller? I press
Wow,
V.
yeah,
And the video
Wow.
starts.
He is...
I'm watching the show
He is watching the show through the Xbox he won on the showroom, okay?
up. I just bought. It's pretty good. It kind of burned my mouth, but overall, I liked it. I'm keeping tabs on the Instagram chat just to see how everybody else is doing. And I'm watching the show with my dog, Bradley. And he's about to lick his butthole there.
Okay, that was pretty good, Tanner. But that's not beating Jansen. But I appreciate the dedication, my man.
Yeah,
I really do appreciate that, bro.
Jansen power slamming a bucked up big game.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Tanner.
Jackson Graham says, rip Tanner's submission. Jansen says, thanks to everyone who voted for me. Tom says, what's the contest? I'm in the STG bucked up store right now. Let's go.
Here's how, okay.
Get one of the, I mean, listen, Tom.
Late entry here.
Here's
how you can win. This is what you have to do. You either do it or you don't win. Okay? Or you don't compete, because I feel like Jansen's got this. But if you can get one of the bucked up employees to drink a bucked up with you, and if you want to include, I don't know, a burp or something, I don't know, like you're going to have to create it on the fly. Like that's the level we're at. Jansen has set bars on this show.
Dude.
Like that's where we're at.
Or Tom, you just do you, man.
That's where we're at right now, man. Like
you just do you. Well, in Fear the Dare. Nah, you already gave the kid the winner. I think so.
Yeah.
Jansen's making his own rules. They have to shotgun it.
That's what I'm saying.
Callahan says weak and better burp. Well, see, that's the thing. If you can pull down a better burp, I mean, to me,
yeah.
Cheers. Okay, I'll try to get on the Jansen level. Let me chug this real quick. Oh, that was weak shit. Come on, man. No, that's embarrassing.
Bro, I did all that work just to have that be the result. Damn.
You own your own golf clubs now, and all of a sudden you think...
Jesus. How bad? That's embarrassing, bro.
Do you guys see what I have to deal with?
Performance
that was
by
awesome.
me, dude.
Awful.
What a terrible...
Awful.
Dude.
Yeah, Jansen won. Jansen already got it. No giving it away.
I agree.
Tom, you make a submission. If Tom makes a video submission, I'll give you 25 and I'll give Tanner 25. I'll up it, man. I'll spend a little more bread.
Yeah.
But Tom's got to make a video. So we'll see. It's got to be creative. Jaron Eccles, so you're telling me if I down a can and let her rip, I can jump in the standings? You can. Every day. That's every day. Callahan says, game over, man. Game over. It is over.
Yeah, it's over.
Jansen's getting a $100 Amazon gift card.
DM one of us, please.
Yeah, Jansen, DM Jake your email address. Need to bring the Freedom Funnel back in. I do need to bring the Freedom Funnel back in. $25 for me. That ain't bad. Well, we'll see. Your guy Tom's going to have to make a submission now. Fear the Deer, great job giving back, guys. Yeah, and I'm serious. In all seriousness, I just want to say thank you. And before we get to Jake getting laid, I just want to say...
Stay hard.
I just want to say thank you because I can't believe, and so many people don't know. We get a lot of hate on the old interwebs. 16,000 is a small channel. I'm not saying we're like some big, huge national channel. We're getting there. That was brutal. That was better. I'm not saying that we're some big to do. We're not. You guys know us. We're very humble. I'm not saying we're some big to do. The fact that we're at 16,000 subscribers when in January we just broke 10,000 is remarkable. The fact that we're pushing 500,000 views a month on this channel is
crazy.
It's mind-numbing. 500,000 people watch our stuff. The fact that we move product for Bucked Up nationally is crazy. You know.
Yeah.
Jeremy Severe says, someone say I am so bucked up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where's the bricked up, man?
I'm so bricked up right now.
Tanner Plummer, man, my body is tingling like crazy right now after that bucked up. I might need to take my dog for a walk just to stop tingling.
Yeah, I mean, you went in for the hardcore one, dude. Like,
yeah, he said he's got some tingle going on, man.
Oh my God, just like that.
Don't worry, just tie the little extra in the envelope this week, man.
Please.
Sebesta, we should all thank Larry Scott and George Kliavkoff for this meteoric rise in subs. You probably should. You probably should. You probably should. But I, in all seriousness, thank you for being here every day, guys. Like, again, Tanner Plummer, Fear the Deer. Everybody who followed us from the mornings to the afternoon, everybody in our Instagram group, Lopes Fan Gabe, Giggity, all of our Phoenicians, all of our Las Vegas folks, all of our LA folks, everybody in New York. We have a ton of listenership in New York. Like, I just am so thankful that all of you are here and that you spend time supporting this show when you don't have to. That you support our sponsors when you don't have to, because if our sponsors aren't on board, we're not on board. I'm just really thankful.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful. And I appreciate that you guys police yourselves. The comment section on the show is what makes the show unique.
Totally.
You know, I really appreciate it. Geoff says, I'm pulling myself out of the race. Okay. Cody Strickland said, don't forget about thanking Driftwood. Oh, my God. Remember
Dude,
Driftwood?
Driftwood, what a savage he was.
Dude, he left over the election.
Dude, we had some fights with Buddy.
Over Donnie. Yeah,
Dude.
No kidding. Jansen said, I love this community. Y'all are the best. Love you too, Jansen. Congratulations. All right, let's talk about Jake's dating life because that's what everybody's asking about.
Right.
So you have date number 4 tonight.
Yes.
Now, here's a serious question.
Yeah. Gotta talk about this.
Who gets to decide the date location, like where you guys go, man or woman?
Well, I think the first date the dude should decide. I mean, that's just that's like a cultural thing. You know, the dude decides. Well, and I think this comes down to if you're dating styles. Like, I'm a big believer that you shouldn't ask a girl like, hey, like, are you available this Friday? You're asking for failure.
I would agree.
You got to just roll up to him and be like, hey, you want to go and do this thing? Right? You want to go to dinner at this place at this time on this day. And then they'll say yes or no, and you know what to do next. Right? Like, so on the first date, I think the dude should decide. But like, once you get to day 3 or day 4, then I think it's more of a conversation. Then it's more of like a mutual thing.
I think it should always be a mutual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight, however, is not a mutual thing. She reached into the pockets and pulled your nuts off and told you that you guys are going to get chicken sandwiches. And she even named the joint.
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Slim Chickens.
Okay.
Which I've never been to.
Yes,
I don't
you
think. Have
yeah,
we?
Oh, yeah, we've been to Slim Chickens.
We have? That's the problem. See, that tells me everything I need to know.
It's not bad. Mrs. Monty loves Slim Chickens. But it
Can I get some thoughts on Slim Chickens in the comment section?
it's not bad.
Uh-huh.
It's not bad. It's just not
Super Chicks.
It's not Super Chicks.
Yeah.
And the problem is that you have somebody in Super Chicks that is just so over the top better than everybody else.
Yeah.
Now you're going to pay for that because Super Chicks is not.
It's a 50 spot for sure.
Cheap. But Super Chicks is way better. Way better. Way, way better. David Sebesta says it's okay. Failed here in Phoenix.
What does that mean?
Which one failed in Phoenix? Wait, you guys are going to Slim Chickens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Super Chicks is better, way better than Slim Chickens.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. What did you say, Arlington Bears? Slim Chickens Buffalo Sando is a bomb. Well, there you go.
Okay. I mean, I'll try that. Yeah, I'm open to recommendations.
See, I just don't think that Slim Chickens is terrible.
Yeah.
But this is now what I've said about Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Shake Shack is now mid because Super Chicks is so much better.
Totally agree.
Right? So you go to Slim Chickens and you're like, yeah, this is good.
You know the other thing that I just thought about at Shake Shack? Shake Shack is shifting to automated ordering now.
Ooh.
And Super Chicks does not do that. I don't like the automated ordering thing in fast food. I'm not a fan of that.
Oh man, I told you we had Impossible Burgers the other night at the Habit.
Yeah.
And they put in self-checkout.
Did they?
And everybody uses it. Everybody uses it. I hate self-checkout. I'm a union guy. I worked in a grocery store. I know how tough those jobs are, but they pay well and they pay weekly.
Okay. Tom has said that his video submission is in
the chat. Okay. Well, go get it, man. Let's see it.
I don't see it, bro.
Okay.
Did he DM you?
He didn't DM me.
Yeah, Tom, I'm not seeing it, bro.
Where'd you put it?
Where did you put it? Whoa.
Okay. That sounds not like a chat.
Yeah, my bad.
I'm with you, Jeremy Callahan. I hate self-checkout. Gary said, I'm a catch this fade at my barber's. Let's go.
Dude,
see y'all tomorrow, like always.
Too, bro.
Yeah, we need to go see.
Crazy.
We need to go see our guy Jay Taffa.
But Chicken Sando, so
I think it's by far Super Chicks.
Yeah, the problem though is Super Chicks is the Five Guys of chicken sandwiches. They're far and above better in my opinion. The quality's better, and they don't do drive-thrus. So Slim Chickens is a drive-thru place, I'm pretty sure. So it trends more towards fast food rather than fast casual, which I think is a distinct difference. And for me, I have had it once, I guess, but I just don't remember it one way or the other, which kind of tells me what I need to know. So hopefully it's better.
Tanner's losing his mind. He's like, now my skin is starting to itch. Is that normal? Okay, well, you drank a pre-workout can of bucked up. You didn't drink bucked up energy drink. You drank bucked up LFG.
Yeah.
Which is
a pre-workout. Yeah, it's a pre-workout
So
product.
yes, it's totally normal for your face to tingle.
And that will happen for probably the next 20
Go for a walk.
minutes.
Yeah, go for a walk, dude.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. LFG is a pre-workout. It's not like your standard Miami. So, you know. Lee Jensen, I will literally chug my bucked up to win. Too late. Tom says, I'm old. It's there. I can see it. In what chat? Where did you put it?
Where'd you put it, bro?
In Instagram or like what chat did you put it in? How many
Here
dates?
it is. Oh, here it is. Oh, he's got the employees doing it. No, he did not.
No, you did not.
No,
oh,
you
now
did
now we
not.
got to play this.
Dude.
Let's go. Let's go. Jansen, you won. You got your hundo, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is. Oh, okay. Okay. Tom in the chat is someone else in our private chat, so he will be referred to as Tom. But if you look in the chat, you'll see.
Okay.
I need 2 minutes to change this video file format. So
Yeah,
we can
he's
play it on
gonna.
the show.
Okay, so anyway, the point is,
Yeah.
while we flip this video, what's your go-to chicken sandwich? Mine is I've got two. If I am not going to go to Super Chicks,
yeah.
And if I'm not going to get pure Colombian cut into my ranch dressing, because that's what they do at Super
The ranch
Chicks.
is so good, dude.
The ranch at Super Chicks is off the chisel. which is the other way of just saying it's the best ranch in the business. If I'm not getting Super Chicks, I'm going to Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 chicken sandwiches where I'm just like, damn, that's exactly right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, I don't eat fast food chicken sandwiches. Like, I'm not doing Wendy's. I'm not doing McDeezy's. I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah.
So what's your go-to? I found in Beats of all places. What is Beats? Riley O'Brien says, do the dab, Tanner. Try it. You should. Just get up and move around, Tanner.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
You just need to move.
There's a supplement called beta-alanine that gets you jacked up. Ooh, look at that sign in the background.
Oh, yeah. This Jansen, my guy, you are lucky.
You are lucky.
You are lucky, my dude.
Is that
this was
right?
a late submission. This is a damn good video right here.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah. This is a good video right here.
Okay, here's Tom.
Now, this is in the store in St. George, I believe.
Really? Okay,
yes,
the
I
Jeezy.
believe this is the Jeezy store. First, before you play.
Oh, my God. I like this store. Oh, look at the fist bump.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Watch, all 3 of them.
Oh, my God.
Now, wait for it.
Got it.
Dude, Tom, bro.
Jansen, you're lucky.
You are one lucky.
You're lucky. Because I got to tell you the accoutrements at the St. George store.
Look at his ability to chug too,
dude. Oh my God.
Got it.
All right, Tanner and Tom, I'll send you guys DM Jake.
Yeah.
DM Jake your emails. Tanner and Tom, I'll send you guys $25 Amazon gift cards.
I love
it. Connor Johnson, Chick-fil-A spicy chicken steak.
Okay. We need to talk about Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
Connor?
I had it on date. Let's see.
It is so. I am so disappointed in you. By the way,
why?
Because you went to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but that's where she wanted to go.
That's not my problem. Grow some balls and tell her no.
Well.
The Chick-fil-A he went to is quite literally right next to freaking Super Chicks.
Here's the issue, though. This is what you keep forgetting. It was late. It was after
Doesn't
work.
matter.
They were closed already.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
Oh my God, Austin Reeves.
Oh,
and hey, look
hurt.
at that.
AD's hurt.
Anthony Davis. Oh, he's up.
He looks all right. Okay. All right. Anyway, the
Austin
point is,
Reeves behind the back, double team, fouled by Dylan Brooks.
Suck it, Dylan
and
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, you little punk motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't eat no more. I am not doing
I'm not a
Chick-fil-A at all.
Yeah. I didn't enjoy it that much. I half the
What did you
sandwich
have?
and a couple fries. I had their deluxe chicken sandwich.
So it comes in a bag that's killing you. Well, not anymore.
No, it came in the box. It came in the flip box.
You got a box?
Yeah, it came in the box.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They don't have the bag that kills you anymore.
Yeah, they changed
The problem at Chick-fil-A is their fries are mid.
Yeah,
They're not good at
totally,
all.
totally.
They're not good at all. I mean, the Chick-fil-A French fries are trash.
Yeah.
And the sandwich is trash. Like, I go to Super Chicks because I get a big fat ass breast of chicken.
Yes.
And I get really hand cut fresh pickles and tomato and lettuce.
And the fry, dude.
The fry game, I'm telling you, now I'm going to Super Chicks for dinner. I'm going to text Mrs. Monty right now.
Hey, Mrs. Monty.
I'm going to text her right now, and she's probably not listening to the show. We are going to Super Chicks for dinner. Deal with it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We'll see
what's the verdict? What are the people saying in the comments? Because we played the video. What are they saying about the video?
Jake, grab some balls. Be a man next time. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. No, I'm kidding. Tanner says yes because he's getting $25. Cody Strickland, I'm going to that store not just for the bucked up.
Dude,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not. I'm not allowed to comment on that, but. But the view is quite nice.
Never been this excited for a $25 gift card, Tanner. Whoa, hello. Those waffle fries suck, Jeremy says they do.
I'm saying. I am a crinkle cut fry guy.
Of course, Mrs. Monty is listening. Ted Adams, Chick-fil-A's honey roasted barbecue sauce is the most magical sauce on the planet.
You got to go to Super Chicks, dude. Go to Super Chicks.
Ted, I'm the captain now.
You got to single up. Single up. Single up here.
Hey, bro, I'm
Yeah,
fat.
yeah.
Okay, I'm fat. Have you been to Super... Bro.
Yeah.
If Super Chicks is not on the menu...
Fat!
And Chick-fil-A is your magic, life-changing sauce...
Fat! Because it's garbage.
Guy, we got to talk.
I'm a man.
You got to get out of the house some, man. The pandemic's over now. No excuses to you Chick-fil-A sauce.
Please.
Come on, man. Jackson Graham says, it's not Mrs. Monty, it's the burner. Calm down. No, she's texting me.
What did the burner say?
I am not listening.
See, now that's more like it. Yesterday, that account...
Connor!
What?
Connor. First of all, Connor, I will ground you. Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken.
You're fucking Cole Beasley.
What? And then, to make that worse, you said Zaxby's Raising Cane's are both fire. Listen to me.
Dude, first of all, I know you're a casual because nobody calls it Raising Cane's. They just call it Cane's.
Okay. Cane's is not.
Yeah, Cane's
is
count.
not chicken.
Cane's is garbage disposal food, dude.
Cane's is where you go to get colon polyps.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow.
You know.
You guys want to kick it, we'll flow.
Russell Desert Viking Anderson. Super Chicks is the SEC of chicken.
Guy.
That's right.
Let's go.
And he lifts. Trust me.
Let's
he's
go.
Stronger than you.
Yeah.
New York Monty fan. Let's go.
Holy crap, dude. Where have
He's
you been?
alive.
Dude.
Out here in the East, all I have is Chick-fil-A. All I have in this life is my balls and my word.
I'm sorry that's what you have to deal with, man.
He says it sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, wait, we have Shake Shack too. Let's go.
Yeah, dude.
Super Chicks Cordon Bleu. LFG, Mike Maples. Yes.
All I have in this world is my balls
and my Super Chicks, and I'm not breaking them for nobody. That's right. Connor Johnson, it's closed on Sundays for a reason.
Okay, fuck you. Okay.
Excellent point. Excellent point, Connor.
You know why Super Chicks is closed on Sunday? Because the Lord got food poisoning from Super Chicks. That's why.
You mean Chick-fil-A?
Oh, yeah, Chick-fil-A. Thank you. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, whose team squat, by the way, is having to exercise his ball because he ate at Chick-fil-A.
In God's name, image, and likeness.
Did we just wait a minute? Team squat. Did we really just put Jesus taking a poop in people's imagery?
Hugh Janus.
Yes. I believe we did.
Yeah,
I believe we did. And now, hello, friends. My name is Moses. I'd like to take you into the throne of Jesus Christ's home for a live look into team squats. And Jesus said, "Let there be the runs." I freely admit I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Connor says, I've never heard such slander of Chick-fil-A. LOL, let me guess, you hate Waffle House too. No. Bro, when I lived in St. Louis, Waffle House got me through a lot of depression.
Okay. Waffle House or OPH?
Oh, Waffle House by a lot.
You think Waffle House by a lot?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes. Jackson says, fast food or sit down doesn't matter. If y'all like Maddox, y'all are sheltered. I'm just, pretty sure Jesus is team lean.
Dude.
But if he's
Hugh Janus.
No, the problem is you can't be team lean. His robe is so long, and then he's gonna Brett Burnett says they wild. Could be. Lee Jansen says, sounds like Moses parting the seas, a.k.a. the cheeks. Mike Maples got the Holy Spirit running through me on my way to Super Chicks. Thanks, guys. Let's go!
Let's go, baby!
Arlington Bears, Chris Karn, please tell me what to order tonight at Jack in the Box.
Oh, my God.
Where is that? Oh, you're in St. George.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Ooh, I was going to say.
Dude, bro.
There's only one order at Jack in the Box.
It's not even a thing. Yeah.
2 tacos, a number 6 with regular French fries.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Russell Desert Viking Anderson, glad you lived through St. Louis, just barely. I mean, just barely, you know. Brandon Butler, Jesus, Marilux, and Joseph guys. Jeremy says the greasy tacos.
I don't give a damn, dude. They are so good.
Chris Karn, I'm telling you, a number 6, which is an ultimate cheeseburger.
I want it.
By the way, Memphis is beating the Lakers 22-16 in the
Telling you,
first quarter.
this game is not going to be some cakewalk.
David Sebesta, Jack in the Box tacos are the ISIS of tacos.
As you can see, there's not much hope for you left.
Not sure what
Drink your water, boy.
You know. Lots of great chicken, Sandy places in Nashville. Hattie B and Prince's. Nashville hot, and I'm loving it going in, hating it going out. Ooh.
New York Monty fan, what's your take on Nashville overall? What's it like to be there? You vibing on Nashville, or what's your
yeah. Lamont Tucker, Jake, if you wait, scratch that. When you get to date 5, take her to NFL draft in Kansas City.
Yeah, she's a huge Patty Mahomes supporter. Big Patty Mahomes supporter.
So you're getting back on the app then.
Stay hard.
You're getting back on
Stay
Grindr,
hard.
right?
First of all, I'm not on Grindr.
Don't touch me there. That, sir, is my no square.
Not on Grindr.
I have made that joke so many times that
Not
now
on
I accidentally
Grindr.
said it not jokingly. Okay. So you're going to get back on Hinge. Is this girl the girl? Because she's a Chiefs fan, so she can't probably be the girl.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Here's the problem.
Here's the deal.
Here's the deal. I can't. Whoa.
Malik Beasley for 3. Yes.
This person is a high-profile person of sorts.
Uh-huh.
In the sports world.
She has a job of consequence.
That's correct. So, like, we're able to, because she's in the sports world, we're able to share sports together. Like, it ain't no problem.
Yeah, but Kansas City, it's disgusting to be a Chiefs fan.
But seriously.
It's disgusting to be a Chiefs fan.
But genuinely, it's nice to be able to talk to someone who's a sports fan.
I would agree with that.
It's nice to be able, and I know Kansas City.
She can't be a Rams fan. She can't be a Bears fan. Anything?
No.
Anybody want to explain to me why Troy Brown Jr. plays for the Lakers? I am one of those guys. I hate the Chiefs so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like Andy Reid. I can't stand Patrick Mahomes, his wife, or his brother.
Arrowhead my ass!
You know. That's true. I was a Raider fan at one point, but that's because we were on the team, you know. Mrs. Monty is texting me.
Saying what?
She said, you were a Raider fan and I accepted you. Yeah, but being a Chiefs fan is disgusting. Seriously. The problem is Chiefs fans have a distinctive smell about them that you can't get out of the headliner of your car.
Who the fuck are you?
So is the mystery date 4-girl Sarah Todd, or is that fake news?
Okay, see, here's the
deal. It is Sarah Todd.
Listen to me. There is plenty of toast for all the butter. You had prestige on this showroom for a while. Your act is getting old with the Sarah Todd stuff. Not that it makes me mad. The joke is just tired. You got to have new material. You got to have fresh stuff.
Jake is not.
Yeah, I mean,
Jake is not dating Sarah Todd, but I'm here for all the Sarah Todd jokes.
It's funny, but that joke's been made how many times now?
Yeah, and Sarah Todd hates Jake, and they've never met, and she doesn't know him.
Yeah, she doesn't know me. She's blocked me on Twitter. She hates me, and it's fine. I don't care.
And she's got like a husband.
This cock.
I don't know.
Andy Larson. They're married. Anyway.
They know reset.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year, Walker Kessler. Sarah Todd is a pretty big deal. People do not
Dan
perpetuate.
doesn't even know who Sarah Todd is. That's the best part.
They're not. Jake and Sarah Todd are
dating
not
Sarah
dating.
Todd,
it's a joke.
dude. It's a joke. Please.
Lee Jensen. Jake is going to Pixie Pump on his date.
Wow.
Jansen says, I hope Jake has magnums ready.
Hey,
why would he need magnums?
Hey, man.
Why would he need magnums? You ain't need no magnums, man. You know. I would move to Nashville if I could. Great party town, low crime, clean and nice area. Also, I am a sad Titans fan. So that adds value. Everybody should vacation in Nashville on nicer Vegas Strip. Ooh, I like it. Brandon, she will be a Bears fan. I will send the missionaries to her house. Thank you.
It is what it is.
The address. Tanner Plummer. I'm starting to hate the Chiefs after the Super Bowl. That's my guy. Jake, want me to introduce you to some bucked up girls? Yes.
Dude, bro. Tom, that was clutch out of you. I want you to know I'm proud. Look at that sign.
I'm not looking at the sign, dude. I'm looking at Tom drinking his bucked up.
Okay, which team are we on? Who y'all got?
I'm married. I can't see anything but Tom and
Play the video again. Play it back. Play it back. Run it back.
I mean...
Run it back.
Hold on.
Okay, who we got? Who we got?
Are you team blue or team white?
Yeah, who we got?
I mean...
Damn. Bucked Up is awesome, dude. I love Bucked Up.
Look at that sign.
Yeah, dude, the sign is lit.
Look at that sign.
Got it.
Got it. Got it. That's so good.
I love it, Tom.
Oh, what's a Sarah Todd? What do I get if I get a video of her and I chugging Bucked Up?
No, sir. Tom? No, sir.
McKenna Tech Dan grew up in Utah, guys. See, I knew that. Tanner said, I would go to an NFL draft before I die. Okay. NY Monty fan, I drink Bucked Up every day for 3+ years now. I love it. I love it, too. Brandon Butler, Team White. McKenna Tech Dan says, white pants all day.
Damn.
Jeremy Callahan makes the best point. Team White and
That's what
Team
I'm
Blue.
seeing. See? Let's go.
Brandon Unruh says, I will be at the draft. Can't wait. Ooh. Let's go.
Can we get live draft updates when you're there?
Yeah, we should probably have that. She will be an Eagles fan. I'll send McNabb season and Jim McMahon to convert her to the
Eagles
Birds. Nobody.
Fans, dude. Nobody's an Eagle fan. Come on.
Bears fans.
Come on.
Hey, look here, man.
We all like the smell of manure in the morning.
All right.
Bears fan. Okay. Now what? Is that it?
I think
You're
that's
saying
it.
the show's
I think
over?
that's it. Yeah, I think that's it for today.
Okay. By the way,
what a show. Jesus.
Yeah. But real quick, is golf too expensive? I just spent...
Oh, yeah, let's talk about this. Actually, yeah, 5 more minutes. I want to talk about this. Yeah. So walk me through first.
Hugh Janus.
Yeah, you got absolutely piped on this. So what was the thought on the brand you chose to go with?
Okay, so I'm a PXG guy.
Why?
Because of forgiveness. I'm a terrible golfer.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
And I appreciate that that's your stance on it, because I feel like a lot of dudes out there are try hard and they're like, oh yeah, I'm fine, and then they're actually crap.
No. I took everybody's advice because like 20 of you DM me, hey bro, hey, you can't hit an iron because you're fat, get the hybrid. I got the hybrids. Okay, I got a hybrid club. I got PXG, and I saved a ton of money, frankly. I got a whole bag thing, like, perfect. I got PXG because I believe they are the most forgiving clubs in golf. Are they the cheapest clubs? Hell no. One is a tax write-off from them, you know what I'm saying? Number 2, I did get piped because of the bag. You have to pay for the bag. You have to get their bag.
He got piped because of the bag.
Yeah, the bag was probably one of the most expensive parts of the whole thing.
But I admit it is a good-looking bag.
It is a beautiful bag.
Yeah.
But I went with PXG clubs because they're the most forgiving irons in golf. I am going to get a Scotty Cameron. I'm going to get a Scotty Cameron putter
with the Super Stroker.
Yes, with the
grip.
Super Stroke grip. And that's my set. I'm fine on the driver. We went up to Golf Tech in Park City the other day, and all of a sudden, I've never been a chicken wing guy, but all of a sudden I have a chicken wing on my follow through, so I got to fix that. But I'm going to do everything I can do, everything that I can do to get back to playing like a Muni par 3 course. Give me a 9-holer, all par 3s, and I want to break through. I want to get to 35 or less.
Yeah.
Because I remember playing with a friend of mine in Los Angeles, and I was like, I think I hit 30 was my low on a par 3. Like, I used to be able to play legit. Like, I played all the time. And I'm not saying I was a good golfer.
Okay. Dylan Brooks just sustained a big... Who is that? No, that's not Dylan Brooks. Who is that?
That's not Dylan Brooks.
Who is that?
I can't see who that is.
Oh, Roddy off their bench.
Yeah.
Just took a massive charge, knee to the ribs and everything from Malik Beasley.
But look, I'm telling you, the charge...
Oh,
man.
dude.
Oh,
and then
no.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
fell on him.
Oh, damn.
Screw him.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh, Jaren Jackson got piped. Roddy took a charge from Malik Beasley.
Yeah.
Roddy fell down when Jaren Jackson was in the air, and Jackson fell on top of him and landed on his knee and I believe his right wrist. That hurts.
Damn.
That hurts. So, and like I said, I don't care. The Memphis Grizzlies are a big 33-21. That's a 33-22 now, but we'll see. Anyway, my point is.
So you went PXG.
I went PXG, and it was a couple G's, dude. Like, it was not cheap. I got Gen 5 irons. I went graphite shaft. I went half an inch longer because I'm taller. And I went driver, woods, and hybrid. And I think I'm in good shape.
Yeah.
I went 6, 7, 8, 9 iron, wedge, and gap wedge. And I'm going to wind up on a Scotty Cameron putter. So, and I'm thrilled about it.
Yeah.
And I want the super stroke grip. That putter has never failed me, and I wish I had never gotten rid of my Scotty Cameron.
Yeah.
Because I had a really nice blade Scotty Cameron putter, and I loved it. And that's the one thing I do well. And I will just say, if you put a putter in my hand, like my best shot, and this tells you what my golf game is. 7 iron in the first cut off of the green, dude, I'm going to put that within a foot. That's the one thing I do well. I putt well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But golf is not cheap. And I don't think it's supposed to be cheap. You know.
Yeah.
Lee Jansen says, I get a high score every time I play golf. Exactly. New York Monty fan. Man, it's good to see you, NY Monty fan. In sales, you got to be good at golfing. Clients love golfing. Close those sales and let them win by one stroke. Exactly right. Jeremy Callahan, I've been doing a bit of Wii golf, and thus far it's been pretty inexpensive. See what he did there. Golf.
If you want a real golf, Canyons Golf Course is the official course of the Monty Show.
Yes, I'm going to talk about that in a moment. McKenna Tech Dan, you think greens fees and clubs are expensive? Just wait until you drop $15K on a simulator. My wife will never allow that. Cold plunge tub first. Fear the Deer, you like your one wood, Monty? Oh, dude. The shaft on my wood, unbelievable. NY Monty fan, come to New York. I'll take you to some good chicken wing places. Legit, I'm ready. Russell, the Desert Viking says, super chicks for the win. NOT, 5-minute period. Exactly right. I'm just telling you now that I love playing golf.
Yeah.
I hope I can get back to where I was.
Yeah.
NY Monty fan, hate hybrids. Stick with the irons. I can't hit. My long irons are the one thing I've never ever figured out. You put a long iron in my hand. You give me a 200 yard iron shot. I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it. It's just not who I am as a golfer.
Yeah,
can't. McKinnon Tech Dan, I love my Scotty with the super stroke grip. Me too, dude. Fear the Deer, I use my one wood as often as I can. Me too, man.
Attaboy.
You know. Was just out golfing in Vegas with clients. Love the golf scene there. NY Monty fan says, you want to golf in Vegas? Mesquite, Nevada golf is amazing. It's amazing. I love golf. And by the way, Jake wasn't even kidding. Canyons Golf, as I've told you every day for a month now, is the official golf course of the Monty Show. And I say Darren Ingram every day on this show is the best teaching pro in Utah. I love that dude. He has got great spirit. He's a veteran. The greens, the grounds, I cannot wait for the snow to melt and to go play canyons. I got a lot of work to do on my game right now. I got to dial my swing in.
Mm-hmm.
Darren's going to help me do that, no doubt. But we were up at Golf Tech the other day watching my swing issues. Dude, like you just got to get that. Like I have plenty of flexibility. I have really good turn. I just got to get those elbows pushed together on the follow through.
Yeah.
Got to get my swing right.
Yeah.
Got to get my swing right. PNW golf is slept on, Connor says, and not just Bandon. Okay. Hopefully Jake gets to pull out the one wood tonight. Extra stiff shafts.
Yeah, graphite.
Fear the Deer. How are the new wheels going, Monty? Great. Now that Preston did my brakes a couple of weeks ago, now I love my Grand Cherokee. Hey, look, Anthony Davis is on the ground again.
What do you know?
Am I Monty fan? Canyons Golf, where is that? We have a factory in Salt Lake City. Maybe I'll make a visit there. Park City, Canyons Resort. Canyons Resort. Anthony Davis is such a child.
Yeah.
After the street clothes.
That's not stop. Jeremy Callahan, it's all in the hips. Yes, it is. And he's
cut.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, Anthony Davis is cut. He'll be
fine.
Yeah.
Desmond Bane elbowed him in the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Off the right side of his eye.
His eye is swelling a little bit.
Screw him. I'm done with Anthony Davis. As a casual observer of the LA Lakers, they need to trade him.
Yeah.
They really do. Okay, you got your date. We got to go. We got to go. You guys, love you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks to our friends at The Advocates, theadvocates.com, the best injury attorneys in the business. The Advocates. Chat with an attorney live online for free 24/7, theadvocates.com. Make sure you tell them you heard about it on The Monty Show. Until tomorrow, say goodbye, Jake.
Goodbye, Jake.